Watch it. Watch this. Watch it be saucy. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, man? This is Super Friends Sunday early morning session. We are here. This episode is about the importance of brotherhood. We are Brotherhood on this panel. And today, Redpill wants to tell his story. Y'all stay tuned. Real shit.
All this foreign shit. I ain't have shit on my brother, man. I ain't got no brother.
Y'all know the part. Y'all know what he's gonna say.
She love that fool more than she love me.
Word.
Got some blow, got some rock.
Get the fuck out my face. Keep them goddamn babies out the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all get them?
Go ahead, Redpill.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome everybody to a Sunday edition of Super Friends, man. Appreciate Opie for giving me the time out, man. I just want to take the time out, to let the listeners know a little bit about me, man. I wanted to get a little bit more personal on this episode, so that when people hear me speaking on Super Friends, they can know where it's coming from, So when people ask me, who am I, and I'm talking about in my personal life, not as the Red Pill chauvinist. When people ask me who am I, the first thing I like to say is that I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Now, the reason I say that is because, when people ask me about the game and all that on this channel, I find that, my answers usually in general. And the reason why I feel like my answers are in general is because I feel like, the game isn't one size fit all. I realize the game is a mindset. But when I talk about the mindset, I'm really talking about the spiritual side. Now, when I talk about spiritual side, I'm not talking about religion whatsoever. But just know I'm talking about the spiritual side. So on this channel, we say that a man is someone that uses logic and reason, correct? So I remember being a boy and being told that God is everywhere. So using logic as a boy, I thought to myself, if God is everywhere, wouldn't that mean God is in me? So everybody got a voice in their head, man. And I like to look at the voice in my head as, my spirit or part of my God self. And I say all that to say, I feel like one of my tasks on this channel, on this show, is to help you activate your spiritual connection. Now, let me give you a little background on myself to let you know how I got this type of mindset. Now, born and raised in New York, always had aspirations to become a physician or a surgeon ever since I was a little kid. Now, because I had that mindset, I had to adopt the mindset of, let's say, like a politician. Meaning, like, when I'm dealing with chicks, man, I ain't looking for no scandal. I ain't looking for her to be running her mouth, talking about me, this, that, and the third. For shit to pop up 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, as you see what's going on now in society. Motherfuckers bringing shit up from 50 years ago, 20 years ago. And so with that mindset of a politician, I learned how to be discreet. So that's a side note. Y'all dudes gotta learn discretion, man. These chicks love discretion anyway. During my path, I had to learn anatomy, physiology, microbiology, and I worked in an OBGYN clinic with a whole bunch of course, female patients. And it was during that time that I learned about the physical side of women. Like, I ain't gonna get too much into it, but me and my classmates used to joke about how, we want to put condoms on because we ain't trying to have broccoli grow out the side of our dicks. That's just a side note. But in addition to that mindset, I also had the mindset when I was dealing with chicks is, are they dealing with me for me? Or are they dealing with me because they know I'm about to be this, this ill-ass doctor? So that's me growing up as an adolescent. When I got to college, they say it's all about the journey, not necessarily the destination. So three points I want to make on my destination to becoming or not becoming a doctor. First thing I point out is I was actually homeless when I was in college, man. Third year in college, gave my bread to a Jewish dude, to get my first apartment. Dude ran off with the bread, man, 2 weeks before school started. So I could have either decided to pack my shit up and go back home and lose a whole semester, if not a year, or just thug it out, you know what I mean? And, do what I got to do. I decided to thug it out, man. I'm over here sleeping in front of the dorm benches, you know what I mean? Speaking of, we're going to speak on Brotherhood, but I'm going to get back to it. But I had dudes who held me down. Let me use their closet for my clothes. Let me take showers in their room, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was sleeping on park benches, man. It wasn't too long, maybe like 2-3 months. Got back on my feet, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep a hustler down for too long. But it was during that time that I realized, yo, we just ain't shit, man. Like, I was fucking with several bitches, but around that time, it was like, yo, where they at? You know what I'm saying? But that's another story.
I had that happen to me too, actually. Same shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Same shit. I
So
mean,
that happened.
I wasn't homeless, but I was down, and I seen like, okay, these bitches are funny acting. Okay. Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go. You'll see who the real peoples are when you hit rock bottom, man. So that was pretty much my first time hitting rock bottom. We're gonna get to the second time soon. So, but I say that point about the homeless part is to say, sometimes you gotta pay bread to learn a lesson, man. So I learned a lot of lessons as far as like, bitches ain't shit. You got some dudes that'll hold you down, and you got some dudes that'll act like they will, but when it comes down to it, when rubber hit pavement, they ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Side note, my roommate who I was with for like 2 years, when I was homeless that third year, you know what I mean, son wasn't there. You know what I mean? He had an apartment and all that, and he ain't look out, but that's another story. But I learned sometimes you gotta pay for a lesson. The second checkpoint that I talk about in my journey to becoming a doctor is my long-term relationship. I was in a 7 to 8 year long-term relationship where You know, I moved into my first apartment and then worked out with my roommate, and I was looking for another apartment. So I stayed with Shorty that I was with, you know, while I was in my transition. Fellas, listen up good, man. It was during that time when I first moved in with her. You know, it was supposed to be, like I say, short stay. But that's when she was cooking every day. She was, you know, setting, you know, cleaning, just being like the perfect, you know what I'm saying, if you want to say housewife, for lack of a better term, which urged me by the time that I wanted to actually move out. She was like, you know what? Why don't you just stay here? You know, you save less money and you this and you that and that. And then falling for the flim flam, man. And about 6 months later, everything changed. But that's again, yo, do this rant right here. I can tell you a whole bunch of story times, man. So we could get back to that, but I want to move on. So 8-year relationship, moved in after a year, and like I said, plenty of story times in between. But I'll just jump ahead and just say, at the end of 8 years, she broke up with me, man. She broke up with me while I was in the middle of med school, man. Do you know what that's like? While you're in the middle of med school, you're dealing with a breakup where you gotta move from where you at and transition to doing clinical work, waking up at 6 in the morning, doing 3 hours of classwork. But I still like to say I was dealing with a lot of shit at the time. But the funny thing is, after we broke up, we still lived with each other for like 6 months afterwards, man. That's another story time, man. That's a very funny story time in itself. But yeah, so we lived together for 6 months, but don't get it twisted, man. She was still
Mr.
cooking for
Limber
me.
in the house. Shout out to you, Mr. Limber.
Mr. Limber in the building. That's what's up, man. I don't got my other phone out. I'm gonna pull that shit out later. So yeah, so we broke up, living together 6 months, man. Learned a lot from that relationship, man. Oh, yo, let me also emphasize, man. 8 years together, never cheated not one time, man. That's another story time. There we go. I can tell you why I never cheated in them 8 years. So anyway, that didn't over with. About a year later, I get dismissed from med school, man. Again, another story time. About a month before I end my 3rd year as a med student, all I had left to do was my externships, accepted to like 3 or 4 externships out of the state. They sent me an email saying, yo, you about to get dismissed. Go down to the dean's office. The dean tells me, yo, you can resign if you want. Not giving me no other option. And I say all that to say that I got dismissed literally by decimal points. Okay? So that occurred. And I went from, so when that happened, the reason I'm telling you all this is to tell you the ups and downs in the journey that I went through, man. When I got dismissed, and this is the most important part, when I got dismissed from med school, man, like I felt like I died, man. Like I felt like the person who was supposed to be the doctor, my family called me doctor, doctor this, doctor that. When the dream finally died, it's like I felt like I died. But like I said, like I've always said, man, we don't take L's over here, man. We take lessons. So what I learned from that is that was just my avatar. That was just, you know, that wasn't the real me, man. I learned that titles mean nothing. So what? I wasn't going to be a doctor. I'm still me though, right? You know, if people want to know me, now they got to know me for me. So understand, let's talk humility. I went from wanting and aspiring to be a physician/surgeon to now I got to make some bread because I just got kicked out of school to now I'm delivering pizza, fam. You know what it feels like to think you're about to make 6 figures and now you're delivering pizza? That's another humbling experience life gave me, man. These are all lessons that I'm telling you that I learned, man. These are lessons that taught me to be humble. These are lessons that taught me to be sympathetic. These are lessons that taught me to be empathetic. I mean, so so in the end, I'll say everything I just told you helped me to be resilient. Helped me to learn lessons, man. We don't take L's. Help me to learn about people. You gotta observe, man. You gotta see how people move, man. People do all that talking, but you gotta see how people move, man. I got another story time where I got another story time where I actually had the alphabet boys looking for me, man. Those that know, you know what alphabet boys mean, man. But the alphabet boys were looking for me, man. Why? Because I was slinging education in the hood, fam. I was building the hood up, and they had a problem with it, man. That's another story time. But all that changed my mindset, man. All that changed my mindset to what society taught me the way things should be actually was, man. So when I changed my mindset, I realized I had to invest. I got an investment. So what I did, I read the Art of Macking, man. I read the Mystery Method, man. Those are Redpill content. But then I flipped it to the metaphysical. I read the 10th Insight, man. It talks about the future, the past, the present. You know what I mean? I read The Secret. If y'all know about The Secret, man, I read about The Secret that tells you you're the director of your life, man. But just know when you invest in yourself, man, this wisdom isn't cheap. This shit might cost you your ego. This shit might cost you your desires. It might cost you solitude. You might have to go through some hard life lessons like I had to, man. But you need to do these things to get to where we at right now, to talk the way me, Afi, and everybody on this panel talking, man. I started traveling. Went to Toronto, man. Side note, I remember walking through the hotel. Shorty was like, yo, are you a rapper? Are you a celebrity? I was like, nah, why you say that? She's like, it's the way you're dressed. I was walking through the hallways in my bathrobe and some sunglasses, man. Not giving a fuck. So I say all that to say, why I say all that? Everybody listening, y'all gotta leave the past in the fucking past, man. That shit is over with, man. All that shit is in your fucking mind. Like I always say, man, live life live, man. That shit is in your fucking mind. And when I think about it, the reason why you're still attached to it, man, is because you got emotions attached to it, man. And like we say on this channel, a man is someone who can control his emotions. Control your emotions, family. Leave the past in the fucking past, man. Whatever is pain, whatever's in your mind is pain, man. You gotta ask yourself, what did I learn from it? That's what I do with all my situations. And this, I'll say this, and this is what I want to emphasize moving forward. You know how I say live life live? I want to switch it up today, man. I want to say live on purpose. Live on purpose, man. Like, don't just go through life. Live life with a reason, with a purpose, man. So that's why I speak in general. Like I said, I don't feel like the game is a one-size-fits-all, man. So I'm on some, where's your mind at, man? Because when I know where your mind is at, I can tell you how to move in the situation, man. So you could call me, you know, oh, no, I'm going to leave you with this, man. When you know you and do you, the females come. That's intended with pun, okay? I'm going to say that one more time. When you know you and do you, the females will come. That's intended with pun. Redpill chauvinist, the metaphysical advisor, man. I'm a holler.
How you just gonna drop the mic like that? You gotta.
I've been going on for too long, man. Y'all go ahead, man. I hate ranting like that, man. Y'all go ahead, man. I just want to give y'all a little background on myself.
You on fire.
Y'all know where this is coming from.
No. You on fire. Bring Attraction Mansion to speed. I don't need to step in. Go ahead and bring them up to speed.
Hey, yo, Attraction Mansion, man. I just went on a little rant. You know what I'm saying, on my background. Not all, but 3 things I wanted to point out in my background that kind of made me who I am right now, man. Real quick, one, you know, point in my life I was homeless. It let me see, you know, where real brotherhood was at. Maybe realize bitches really ain't shit. I talked about my long-term relationship, how she ended up breaking up with me. And I got a whole bunch of story time as far as why, looking back, I know why she broke up with me, man. And last thing I spoke about is when I was dismissed from med school, man. 3 years of aspiring to be a physician/surgeon and was dismissed 1 month in my 3rd year prior to, you know what I'm saying, finishing that term, and had to go from being an aspiring doctor to a pizza delivery driver, which all were humbling experiences, man. I just emphasized to everybody that they have to be resilient. You know what I mean? They can't take losses. They have to learn lessons from everything that occurs to them. And I emphasize who I am on this show, man, the metaphysical advisor, man. I got to know what people's mind is at. I can't tell you to say this and do that. I got to put your mind in the right spot, because once your mind is in the right spot, you know you and do you, the women will come. C-U-M, the women will come.
All right, man, I feel you.
What up, Steph? What up, Toxic Crusades, SJ3? I know you like, what the fuck I'm supposed to say now?
Well,
I have to let that go, man, because like I said, I realized I'm on this YouTube thing. And like I said, I'm a very, very private person in real life, man. Like what y'all be seeing on Instagram nowadays, like even some of my closest friends haven't even seen some of these pictures, some of these videos, man. I keep that shit to myself, man. Cause I be like, cause me and my dude, we should talk about bitches all the time, but we talk about the same shit. So it's like, at some point you just move on. We don't even talk about bitches no more. Like unless it's some wild shit, like when my man told me he got head with a chick doing a handstand. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Like I never got chick with while a chick is doing a handstand. I can't speak for nobody else. We're gonna talk about that, but regular shit, head. You know what I mean? Like smashing it out. Like what we talking about, man? That's regular shit.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, like, once people, okay, well, first of all, I love that you keep your life really private because, like, that just builds to the mystery of who you are as a person. And like, when you keep to yourself, it just like you just give off a mysterious vibe, which is like really good. It's just like I don't know, it makes people intrigued with you automatically almost, you know.
Facts.
But so we're talking about Brotherhood, is that right?
Yeah, Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Maybe you can kind of like give on your little past a little bit too. This is a good time to like say it since he just came off of his.
Hey yo, not to cut off Whiskey, but not to not get up the subject. I could talk about Brotherhood. Let me just segue to Brotherhood real quick because I just said what I just said my story. I can add Brotherhood to that. Like I already spoke about, you know how when I was homeless, you know people, my dudes who I'm still cool with today from college, he held me down. Yo, Lawrence C, what up? Hey yo, mute your mic real quick. I hear Mad Win.
Mute your mic.
Lawrence D.
You.
Mute your
Yo,
mic.
Lawrence D, mute your mic real quick. Yo, all right, we good. So yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I already told you how dudes held me down in college, how they held me down with it, let me take in the shower, use their room as a closet and all that. That was the homeless part. The dismissed from med school part, let's speak on Brotherhood with that. Like I have a circle of dudes that I've known for at least 20 years. And to make a long story short, because you know I wanna let WizKid come on. Make a long story short, when I was dismissed from med school, like I said, I was feeling like I died. It was my circle. Like they did not treat me no different. It's almost as if I swear to God, it's almost as if nothing happened. I would come around them, and it's like they wouldn't even speak about it. But the one thing I want to emphasize is a couple of my dudes they came to me because after all that shit, I had to move back home. I'm living with my parents. Imagine being away for like 10, 12 years and you have to move back in with your parents. I'm having issues with my parents because now I'm an adult living with other adults, and I'm what I'm saying venting to my friends. And one of my friends straight up looked at me and he said, you know what? Yo, this ain't you, man. You ain't acting like you. And I'm like, yo, what you mean? He's like, yo, the old you, the person I know, this shit will just roll off your back. And I'm like, what you mean? They doing this, they doing that. He's like, yo, I don't care what you saying, man. I know you. I know you for like 20 years, man. Shit like this, you wouldn't be stressing this right here. And that's somebody who's known me since I was a kid. I had to go home, look in the mirror, and think about that, man. And that's what made me realize that I was being affected about what occurred to me, man. So it was actually my friends that pulled me out from the depth, from the abyss. And not only did it pull me up, but it kind of slingshotted me even further than what I was originally, man. And that taught me to be who I was and who I am at my core, no matter what happened, man. So that's what Brotherhood could do for you, man. That shit could resurrect you from the dead, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel where you're coming from. And like with the whole Brotherhood thing, like you're saying, I feel like people don't realize, but like once you understand like getting girls and like getting into basically whatever you want with them, they become more of an afterthought. And that's why I'm a total person who's like bros before hoes. Like I'm gonna support my friends before I'm gonna like before any like girl. You know what I mean? Because like those those friends of yours, that brotherhood is gonna be around your entire life. Ideally, you never know what's gonna happen with a girl. Like even if you get married to a girl, half the time it doesn't even work out. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel like you got to keep your priorities straight. But if we're going on our past experiences and stuff, I mean, frankly, I can't say too much because I feel like the best way to learn is by making mistakes. And I feel like I haven't had enough experiences to truly learn. And that's what I'm trying to like get myself through. I'm trying to like get myself grown up as fast as I can for my age. You know what I mean? Because I mean, obviously, I haven't had to go live out on my own yet. I haven't had to go get a job yet. I haven't had to do those kind of things. I mean, I have had a job, but never like a serious job. You know what I mean? And like in my past, I've had obviously a lot of different things that have led to where I am. Like something I don't tell a lot of people is I have this really bad OCD, but it's not like the kind that people think like, oh, everything has to be perfect or whatever. I have the kind of OCD where like I obsess over like thoughts. And so I'll start worrying about something and then I won't be able to stop worrying about it for like hours on end, and I'll just be thinking about it constantly until I start getting pills, you know, and then I start getting over that. But like it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because what happened when I did have that is I first came across like game and learning this kind of stuff, and when that happened, I wasn't able to, since I obsessed over things, I would like learn something, but then I'd always have to learn more, or I'd see something else and I'd be like, I have to understand that. And what it did was it just helped me to truly improve myself as a person, because I was doing nothing but learning how to improve myself, researching all the time, becoming an expert on different topics so that I can be a better person myself. And that's why I feel like for my age, I've probably matured faster than a lot of people have. I understand the world, I feel like, more than a lot of people have. But obviously, I don't understand everything because I haven't been through a lot of experiences. And like I said, I feel like that's the best way to learn. But in my past, I'm just doing my best to get those experiences and try to learn those things as fast as I can so that I can get my life straightened out as fast as I can, so I can understand how to be successful, which I feel like I'm on a good pace to do so. But in the sense of a brotherhood. Yeah.
Hey, Wizkid, is that really an OCD, man? Because you just described me as a kid, man. That's why I call it seeking knowledge, and you called it OCD. But I just is that really a diagnosis?
Well,
I might have OCD,
here's the thing. It's like, it's not just like the research things. Like, for example, in the past, like when I was in, I think, freshman year, I'd like get insecure about something. This was before I learned game and stuff. I'd get insecure about something, and then I would sit there and I would just like think about it like nonstop. I mean, like there was a day on a Saturday when I should be out having fun with my friends or whatever. I sat in my bed for 6 hours just thinking about it and researching. So that's what I mean by it's a blessing and a curse, because it's almost like most people can just like, oh, okay, whatever, I'll just worry about it later, or I'm gonna go do this and then I can research later, or I can like figure out how to improve myself later, or whatever. But like my problem was I had to do it then. Like I didn't. It's almost like it's like eating. Like you have to eat. It's like how you get hungry and then you have to eat. Like I'd get the thought in my head and I'd have to think about it, and until I was satisfied for hours.
I said I had a mild form of what you had. It describes me also, but it wasn't that bad. I wasn't in the house 6 hours thinking about it, but now I had something similar, man.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people have it to an extent, but I realized it was a problem after a few weekends of just sitting in my room, and like I was just like in a depressed mood all the time, whatever. And then my mom's like, all right, we're going to a doctor or whatever, and then got it figured out. Now I'm on pills, so it doesn't affect me nearly as much, but it's like I said, it's a blessing and a curse, because it would make me in a really depressed mood for a while, but then it also helped me to improve myself at the same time, which I'm grateful for, because like I said, I feel like it's helped me mature as a person and to learn game, but not just learn it, to like truly be passionate about it and to never stop learning. That's one of the reasons why, like I said, I try to learn something new every day. I try to improve myself every day, and that's kind of the blessing of it. But
yeah.
Hey, real quick, man, I gotta make an announcement real quick. So now I'm gonna need Lawrence to check in, and then shout out to Book of Alpharonomy. He's in the house. It's the mob, baby. So since he's here, you know what y'all gotta do. Hit the super chat. Who gonna be the first to hit the super chat? It's super chat time now. Go ahead, Lawrence. Lawrence, go.
What's going on, man? You got me on the run. It's like I was at church; they wouldn't stop preaching. He's like, I'm gonna go extra long today. I was like, oh Jesus.
God.
Yeah, I just came from church too.
It's crazy. So, but talking about brotherhood. So, brotherhood, man, I cannot say how much brotherhood has kept me in some times when I was homeless. Like I just had a meeting when I just talked to one of my dudes that's in Jersey, and it's something that I want to do as far as with refinancing or things. What our conversation was so good just to my person to do this, so that I don't have to come out of pocket to get what I really want. So sometimes we miss it because we're so focused on how do I get this girl this and this and all that. No, brotherhood is so important because its level is iron sharpening iron, and you don't get that when you just talking to a woman. You get that because a man's going to challenge you. When my dude talked to me, I didn't think about it that way, and I said, you know what? Because let me be real clear. It's a car that I want. I should have got it. I have the financial to do it. So he said this way and do it that way. I said, you know what, bro? You're right. I'm going to take care of it this way, that way, and go get the car that I want and pay less every month for it. So it's those conversations right there that make a difference. It's the conversations, the Redpill about travel. It's the conversation I had with Alfie. Bring your content back out. It's those conversations. It's conversation attraction mansion.
See, they don't know shit like that.
Right. People don't know what attraction mansion seems. Look at this. Don't think I don't pay attention. I absorb it all. That's what takes you to another level. And most guys miss it because they with each other instead of trying to pull their brother up to the next level. I just came out of church, so I guess it's on me.
Yeah, it's like my man told me, man. He said, people want to see you doing good, man, just not better than them. I said, right. That makes sense. Yeah. But they'll cheerlead you until they see like, hold on. This dude Lawrence is about to go out of orbit. This dude Afi is getting hot. Like, hold on. Let me crawl this dude down, man. Real. I gotta watch out for the snakes, man. Another thing my dude taught me I dropped on this channel, man. He said, yo, he said, what other people say about you, what other people think about you, is none of your goddamn business, man. You heard? What other people think about you, what other people say about you, is none of your business. Don't even think about it. Shit ain't got nothing to do with you, man. And like I said before, unless it's affecting your paper directly, pay no mind to that shit.
I think what's so important is that you got to have people that's really in your quarter, men that are going to be in your quarter. It's not there to bring you down, but to uplift you. Like when we had that live the other day, I'm here to tell you, my goal was I'm passionate about seeing brothers go to the next level. Because I know how it was when I was riding up and down the street on the borrowed pass with nowhere to go. And my brother called me from New Jersey. Say, yo, you're better than this. You used to riding in Rolls Royces. You used to living in a mansion. You can't allow yourself to go down like this. That's what I'm talking about. That was to pick up so I would not stay in that level. I could have stayed there. I could have just stayed there, left my sons, whatever the case may be, and be homeless. But I made up my mind because of conversation with men that were around me and say, you are better than that. That's what it takes. And that's what we need around here, especially in the mental sphere. It's all this I don't mind entertainment and all that kind of stuff like that. But at the end of the day, my heart is for men to really step up and be all that they can be. Now, once you do that, that changes the caliber of women that are going to come in your life. I'm telling you.
Hey, yo, speaking of that, let me make 2 points about when I was homeless. Number one, that semester was the best semester out of all my years in college, man. Nothing lower than like a B-, I swear on everything. Why? Because I wasn't even thinking about bitches, man. I had nowhere to stay. I'm focused on getting my work, being able to stay in college. The second point I want to make, like I said, I had a long-term relationship, right? This chick, literally graduated #1 in her pharmacy class. Not pharmacy tech. She's a pharmacist. She graduated #1 in her class, man. I bagged her when I was homeless.
Mm.
Okay? So all these guys talking about, oh, you need money, you need a fancy car, you need a this, I bagged her when I was homeless, and I kept her for 8 years, man. So don't think you need to. And I was just from the mouthpiece, man. That's why I keep telling you, get yourself a crisp mouthpiece. It don't matter what. I mean, look, have something to do with it. I ain't gonna say look, have nothing to do. Get yourself a crisp mouthpiece. It don't matter, man. And this chick, like I said, was like one of the top 3 chicks in my class, man. Back then when I was homeless. Y'all go ahead, man.
Mm.
That's awesome that you say that, because even when I was in my spot, when I had to go and live in a boarding house with other people, I think I shared this before. What I had to, no matter what, I had a young girl in college. Then I had an older woman to come pick me up. Then I had another one who lived with me in a boarding house and cooked for me. Y'all don't know nothing about that. So people talk about game, oh, you just talking stuff. No, I'm talking about reality.
Mm.
Experiences. Let's go.
This is real talk. This woman lived with me in a 1-bedroom, sharing with other people, bathroom, kitchen, and everything, cooked for me. Laid there. When I had to go to work, she would be back there. Dude, y'all don't have no clue. People think you just a smiling face. They don't have no clue what you really went through.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. I got the stoic face on. You have no idea what went on, man. And I'm in the present anyway. I'm not focused on the past, like I said. I learned my lesson and kept it moving. That's what everybody listening needs to do.
And so these guys can books you want to read, but then you can listen to all the podcasts you want to listen. But once you see somebody who actually, like me and my dude, you want somebody who's been there to guide you so that you don't have to go there. I'm telling you. These guys missing it, man. I'm passionate about it because I want to see brothers don't have to go through it. I don't want to see that. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I'm just passionate about that. I don't want to see guys go through that. So we talk about women and things like that, but man, you wasn't there when I had to cry and say, I'm not going to allow my sons to see me in this state. When I had to say, you know what, Dad gonna get a car some kind of way, I come back with a car. That's what I'm talking about. But it was through brotherhood. It was through men that were around me that said, you can't give up. Even when my own mother turned on me. What do you do then? What do you do then? My dad is gone, who was the rock of the family. When your own mother turns on you, what do? You got to have people around you, men around you to say, no, you can do better. You can strive better. She had to come back and apologize to me. I was wrong on how I treated you. So you can see this Graybeard Chronicles and all that kind of stuff and me dropping this stuff. No, you have no clue the depth of the story behind the face. You have no clue the scares of things, guns pulled out on me. You have no clue being robbed at gunpoint. You have no clue what it took to say, I got to bounce back from that. So this Gray is now, Gray is whatever the case may be. You have no clue. It took brothers around me to say, hey, you can do better. Mentors. And it wasn't even sometimes physical mentors. The mentor was in the book. I don't know, man. I'm just passionate about this, and I don't want to see brothers go down like that. So
Hey yo, Afi. Remember I said I had a subtopic, you know what I mean? Talking about value proposition, man. Remember that? Then we should talk about that now. You want to continue with the brotherhood, man. Afi ain't even there. Yo, Afi. You?
Bro probably went to go take a shit or a bitch.
No. I was talking and my mic was off. I said,
I was finna say, or a bitch sucking his dick right now.
No, not today. Because I had to do this shit early because I flaked last. You see when I flake, you see how I do shit fast, Stephon. You see that's a lesson for you. So now I want to stick on the brotherhood shit and let Stephon check in and put his take on it.
Yeah, go ahead, no doubt.
Are we talking about the brotherhood?
Yeah, man, the importance
Sure.
of, and then Red Pill. Remember before too, you said you had some questions for the audience. You remember that?
Yeah,
Oh
it was
man,
the value proposition, man. I got
Okay.
2 questions from him, man.
All right, go
Yo, what
ahead.
up, Steph? How you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
Shit, man. The brotherhood is important, man. You know what I'm saying. We gotta put each other on game and keep a tight circle, man. You got people out here who are hating on you and what I'm saying, try to kill you for what you got. Motherfuckers mad at you because they not where you want to be, but they didn't put the work in.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I got homies of mine, bro, that ain't even support the business, and then I meet homies like Afi and BOA who, you know what I'm saying, support the business ASAP. You know, people that don't even know me, but respect the grind, respect the hustle. People don't know what it's like to, start your own business from ground up. You know what I'm saying? People don't know what it's like to, I moved up. I made a video yesterday night talking about dig deep and fight it. And I was just talking about some of my past struggles, living without electricity and living without water and having to go to Dollar General and buy like 10 gallons of water because I didn't have the money. This is about 2.5 years ago when I first moved here. I didn't have the money,
Would you move
but
from?
I told myself, let me just drive this 17 hours and just start. I said, let me just drive down here, start a new life and get the grinding, and what made me start doing that is like listening to Red Pill content, looking at other people who said, fuck it, man, enough is enough. My homie that was in my corner, he was telling me, bro, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? So, they believed in me. I believed in myself. But first things first, I believed in myself first before my homies believed in me, You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like people gotta understand, man, like brotherhood is very important. This community, the Red Pill community is even though we knew, you know, uh it's very important. You know what I'm saying? We help, we change people's lives. If it wasn't, I had a brother comment on my YouTube channel. And he said, why y'all always talking about women? And well, you gotta understand, bro. He's like, you gotta focus on your mission, and I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if if you gonna focus on your mission, and then when you're done focusing on your mission, and then this woman come along and destroy your fucking world,
Mm-hmm.
what what the fuck you gonna do? How
Right.
about you focus on your mission and learn about the nemesis so that you can pick and choose and you're aware of, oh no, she ain't no good, or oh no, she is some good. But that's another story. But yeah, man, like I moved to Texas, man, with $500, man. Shit.
That's real shit.
You
We
know what I'm
got we
saying?
we got Cboogie in the house right now.
What
Hey,
up,
real
C
quick.
Bugs?
Bugs is in the house. Let me answer this question. The question is, will y'all do a part two for the Underworld video? Because just hearing that kind of info will detach a beta male from the bullshit. Okay, Ernest J. Yeah, when y'all hit the motherfucking super chat, y'all want too much fucking free information. I gave y'all a 5-hour
I
drop.
told y'all about investing, man.
I gave y'all a sex tape this morning. Come on, y'all ain't hit the super chat one time. And you
Man, y'all niggas gotta support, man.
come
That's
on,
another
nigga.
thing, fam. Let me say this, man. Man, how the fuck you a grown ass man and you ain't got a debit card, bro, or a bank account? Talking about I ain't got a card. Like, come on with the bullshit, man. $2, $3, bro. Support $5. What's $5, man? Come on, man.
Y'all
Super
asking for
chat the
sequels.
$5.
They asking
If
for
that
sequels and shit. Nigga, I gave y'all a porno this morning.
man, that
Yeah,
that
word.
tells of the underworld. That
What
tells of the
game, nigga?
underworld, man. That shit is some. That's red. That's the dark side of red pill. That's what people don't want to really hear.
Jeez. Let my man Cboogie check in,
Go
man.
ahead, C Bugs. My bad.
Yo, what's going on to the panel, fam? Hey, very humbled, man. Salute you guys. I'm on the panel with some real players, man. So shout out to you guys. Hey, what we talking about though, man?
We
Brotherhood, man.
brotherhood.
Or the brotherhood, yo, man. Yo, I was just, because I'm glad you say that, man. Because I was just going back and forth with Clinks yesterday, man, and we was talking about, kind of separating ourselves, from a lot of this bullshit that's going on within the manosphere, man. I think the cream always gonna rise to the top, man. But we got butter laid niggas right here on this panel, niggas that really know the game, niggas that know what's going on behind the curtains. We call it the underworld. Guys that actually have the real life experience and not just read 50 books on it and
Right.
not really live this shit.
I think bitches, man.
You know what I'm saying? We got niggas on here that did some traveling, like niggas on here that took risk in life. So like that's why guys like us can move around the way we move around, and niggas know they can't really fuck with guys like us, man. And I think it's our time, man, to be honest, man. I think it's time for the butter laid niggas to grab the bull by the horns, man, and kind of branch off, man, and let niggas know, yo, this is the game. This is what we doing. 2019, it's about gains. Gains in your wallet, gains in your personal life, your spiritual life, gains with the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Really getting your game tight, man. And niggas really getting out here, bringing the supporters into our life and show these niggas that we actually live this shit. Because a lot of these niggas is all talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest, Afi. I peeped this shit a while ago. A lot of these niggas is all talk, man. They don't even know what the fuck they talking about. Like, I can hear a nigga video within the first couple minutes and know if he just talking or have he lived this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why, we got a lot of niggas, we don't even really know what the fuck they look like. They just out here talking, man. All they want to do is sit back and fucking complain all day. I'm tired of that shit. I'm about gladiators, warriors, niggas that's about that action. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys, man, I'm gonna be honest, man, they should have never took this red pill. Because it's fucking around with their brain. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
It's fucking with their brain. Niggas, first of all, you got some people, they don't like the female sexual nature. And then you got the other side of the coin, which I always say, niggas don't like their spot in the hierarchy. And instead of doing something about it, instead of leveling up, they want to complain. And I'm tired of that shit, Afi. I'm tired of it, dog. I'm gonna be honest, man. It's time to really show these niggas like, yo, this is a new day, man. 2019, we need a thorough purging and get these quasi incel niggas the fuck away from here. Cause all these niggas do is disrupt shit. These incel niggas, they don't spend no bread. They not down with no self-improvement. They ain't even trying to get their own life together, let alone can handle a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only fucking with hard, slick cats, man, that do shit. You, everybody on this panel, Book of Alpharonomy, he up on here. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Rom, obviously. Shit, that's pretty much, man. We want to get the simping up out of here. That's the goal. Just like last week when we talked about the thing, we talked about books and shit. We talked about, man, like real self-growth shit. Some niggas don't like that shit, but man, we about building. Lawrence, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm definitely here.
You got a question for Cboogie real quick?
Cboogie, shout out to you. I listen to your content.
And shout them super chats for me real quick too, please.
Excellent content. I listen to everybody. I watch everybody because you can always, no matter where you at in the spectrum of the game or how much experience you have, you can learn something from somebody, and you can learn how to take what you have to the next level. I'm trying to think. I don't have a question right off the back for you, but I would chime in on what you said, that it's time to cut the fat off the bone from the dudes that don't want to get down with this.
Yeah, man.
I have a course. My course is $19. Why is it $19? Because I am saying what I have to say and what these guys have on this panel to say is of value. And if you don't see the value of what we are offering to you, you're wasting your time. The exchange is going to never take place because you are never given for the information that you have. If you go to college, you got to pay. This is college courses right here. This is college courses right here.
Shit, greater than college courses.
Right.
Life-changing courses. Go ahead, my bad.
Life-changing. Life-changing. Now, go ahead.
Motherfuckers will blow their fucking brain out over a bitch, man. Real talk. Mission,
And that
mission together, and mission together. Motherfuckers rich still blow their motherfucking brains out over a bitch, man. Go ahead, Lawrence.
because you're right, because they have not assimilated, they have not taken or digested what was really being said. They're more into the entertainment of. I'm not about entertaining. I'm not into that. I'm about seeing dudes' lives change. When I see a dude text me and say, "Yo, I did what you said, and I'm different," that makes all the difference. Or I took your course, I see what you did. Or I wrote a book, I did what you said. That's what counts. All this extra, I don't like you. You said this on my page and all. Get that Amos, famous, all that kind of stuff out of here. It's time for guys to put in results. On my page, I'm going to cut it. Anybody talking that stuff, they're going to either block or going to be cut. I don't have time for it. I need results. Give me 1,000 guys. I'm happy.
Hey, yo, speaking about results, man. Shout out to Cboogie, man. I got put on to you maybe like a couple of weeks ago, man. I like your content, man. It's real solid, man. I fucked with you, man. But speaking of results, man, shout out to Cboogie. I believe you just got 10K subscribers, right? So you know what I mean? Shout out to Cboogie, man, putting the results out, man. You know what I mean? Content creator, man. That's what, you know what I'm saying? We need that over here. We need that in the manosphere, man. Real talk, real shit, man. No sugar, man. Straight raw. Yo, breaking up.
Can't hear you, Buck.
Book, you breaking up, bro.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Nah, we can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me get my headset right. Give me 1 second. Let me.
Oh yeah, I'm back. But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate the love, man. You know, as far as the subscribers, man. Like real niggas came out to support me, man, and and I support real niggas. You know what I mean? You know, I even had to do a little bit of purging on my channel, man. A lot of cats, man. Like I noticed, niggas ain't red pill. A lot of cats just hate women, man. So I've been calling dudes to the carpet lately, man. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? And I know niggas really don't like it, because let's be honest, the average guy don't want to hear the truth. But I'm like, yo, the only way you gonna get better is if you be honest with yourself. See, a nigga can lie to me, or he can lie in this virtual space called YouTube, but at the end of the day, every man got to go into his home and look in the mirror, butt naked, and be honest. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. And be honest with himself, man. And a lot of niggas is mad because they not either getting the women that they want or the amount of women that they want or whatever the case may be. And instead of getting out here and competing and doing something about it, they get mad at other niggas and the bitches. I'm like, yo, I don't recognize that essence and that spirit of jealousy, dog. I just don't have that kind of blood flowing through my veins, man. I like to compete with niggas. See, like, let me tell y'all a story real quick, man, and I'll make it quick. This was a while back, man. Like me and ARC, man, Alan Roger Carey, man, we had a little small, nothing serious back and forth online. And like ARC got into it with a lot of niggas,
Yeah,
but
he made a video about me.
you know what I'm saying? But that's my dog now. But like ARC issued out a challenge. And like he called some dudes out. And I came into his comment section. I said, ARC, I take you up on this challenge. Because ARC was saying, like niggas can't pull this bitch or that bitch or whatever the case may be. I said, nigga.
Did you have a channel at the time or no? You heard me?
Say that again, bro.
Did you have a channel at the time or was you just watching shit at the time?
Yeah, man. I just started making videos. I probably was online for maybe a couple months at that time. I might have had 1,000 subscribers, 800. But like the point about it was this. I'm like, yo, I'm up for any challenge, right? I'm up for any challenge. I love to compete. You know what I'm saying? So let's say Alfie Kingdom say he got 12 bitches he got. A nigga like me, I know my dom game strong, so I'm like, Afi, I need 6 of them bitches about you, dog. Cause my dom game strong too, nigga. I'm not gonna hate on the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would I hate on the butterlay nigga like Clinkscales and all y'all butterlay niggas on this panel, man? I don't understand that essence of jealousy, man. Niggas kill me with that shit. And I was telling Clinks yesterday, yo, I was like, yo, fam, I said, Clinks, you got a future in this bodybuilding shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is making moves. I said at some point, the real niggas gonna have to branch off from some of this bullshit that's going on out here and set a whole new precedent, man. Because some of this shit, man, is really starting to piss me the
Hey man, you in the right place because this is the shit that we talk about.
fuck.
We talk about the takeover,
Yup.
man. Shit,
Yeah,
it's too much.
Offline, we talk about this shit.
you know what I'm saying? But but I respect all you guys, man. I respect any nigga that's gonna put in the fucking work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I respect. I respect a man where I can look in his eyes and I know this nigga is a gladiator. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And bitches recognize that too. Bitches, man, like, let's be honest, man. Bitches they don't want to fuck no weak ass beta male nigga. You know what I'm saying? Those niggas gonna be around to pay their bills and sponsor their trips and their cruises and come over and fix the radiator and the hot water heater. But once they done, they calling real niggas like us to come drop off some dick. That's why when niggas be talking about money and you need all this money, I'm like, nigga, money is a tool to
Right.
make more money. You know, always put your paper first. But dog, if you out here talking about you need money to get a bitch and all of that, I automatically know where you rank. Cause trust me, man, it's niggas out here without 2 nickels to rub together, but because they masculine and
Yeah,
because they
I always had bitches, whether I was up or down. Always.
facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, the nerve of these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got me kind of tight this year, man. 2019, man. You know, I came to YouTube to help these ungrateful ass niggas, man.
They don't
And
do
for niggas to turn around and try to shit on me when I try to do nothing but get these niggas a little bit of game that I inquired over my 30 years on earth, for niggas to come at my neck, I'm like, all right, y'all done poked the
30?
bear.
Hey yo, Cboogie, I said before, man, you gotta realize the way these dudes is built out here, some of these dudes, they don't got the, what I said, they don't got the hardware to take in this new software, man. Like this game is too much for them, man. They can't even take it in, man. So sometimes you can't even blame some of these dudes, man. They don't got it in them to even take it in, man.
Yo, who raised these niggas, man?
Hey, that's the whole episode. Let's
That's
not
what I
even
was.
get into that. That's the
That's
whole
what I was.
episode itself.
That's what I was going to say. What you have is you have a generations of men who do not have fathers. So what we have, whether we want to admit it or not, we have became the surrogate fathers to a lot of men on these YouTube streets who need direction and instructions, almost like we had to do, like we do women, on how to live this red pill life. They're lacking fatherly guidance. And the more and more I realize that, the more and more my message has changed to guide these men in the right direction. They're lacking, they've been raised, a lot of them have been raised by their mothers. And so they don't have that guidance that they need, that structure. I'm going to kick your butt like I do my sons. I will choke you out kind of guidance in their life. So they come in here and they approach you like they would a woman, because they never dealt with real men before.
Right.
Hey, yo,
Lawrence,
Lawrence.
why you
Yeah,
ain't debuting your shirts, fool? Why you ain't debuting the shirt?
Oh man,
Hey, yo,
I'm in the because I got to go to work in a minute, but I'll pop it on right quick. Got to hang it up. Let me take it off the
hey, yo,
hanger.
Lawrence.
You gotta debut your shirt, man. Shout out to Jamal for the super chat, man. Jerry Stacks, great show, first time listener. Yeah, you got to get on Patreon because this is episode 13, but you ain't gonna find shit but 5, man.
Hey, yo, I was gonna go a little further, man.
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, yeah, no fathers in the life. Yeah, but I was gonna go further and say, no examples of a man in their life, because I've seen people with, with dudes in the house, but that dude wasn't a man. He
Right.
was just a
Facts.
grown man getting ran over by the woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's not an example of what a man is. So not only are dudes growing up with no fathers, they're growing up with no man figures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that's why they're so emotional. They believe that they need to be they need to be full of drama. Like your fam, control your goddamn talkative. Like some of these young dudes, fucking yap 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 yap. Like sometimes it's like, yo, just shut the fuck up, fam. Like you don't have to be talking this whole entire time, man. So yes, they don't have that example of like I said, what a man is, man. They look at me and they be like, yo, what's wrong with you?
Look at the OG with his shirt. Debut in the
There we
Great
go.
Beer Chronicle shirt,
There we
man.
go.
International
There we
King.
go.
International King. What's gonna be
Bang
first, the
bang,
Red
man.
Pill shirt or the International King one? Because I already told you I'm a debut in that one in Brazil, nigga.
Hey, I wanted to
Woo!
comment. I want to
Oh yeah.
comment off a Red Pill show when he
That's where we
said,
debuting. That's where we and I'm a debut my new Versace custom shades, nigga. My glasses.
Ah.
"Hey, I want to
I gotta.
comment on what Chauvinist said about the men, because I made a Facebook status yesterday. We talked on the phone yesterday, and I told you. I made a Facebook status yesterday. I said, masculine women attract feminine men, dog, and dude, it got over 100 comments. 50, like I'm talking about, but the women were
Hey,
going.
hold on, Steph, real quick, not to cut you off. You know what you really need to do, nigga? Join the Facebook groups, nigga. That's how you get the real shit. I
I'm gonna do
promise
that.
you, nigga. It be all kind of like the sex groups, nigga, and then, nigga, fam. I remember I was making posts on that shit.
Man,
I had to stop doing it, fam, because in the group, nigga, so many bitches would hop on that shit to the point where, nigga, I was being the asshole, so bitches wouldn't challenge me. My fucking alert shit was going off so much, I had to stop doing it, man. I felt like let me see, like I felt like 9 bitches in a month just behind that fucking shit, nigga.
that's cold.
But I'm talking about it could have been more because I'm just getting tired of replying to these bitches, nigga. They want to talk forever, and
Yeah,
and it's just more, nigga. Nigga, bitch from New Jersey, bitches from man. Get in the group. Fuck your personal shit. Find the groups, nigga. Like remember that beard shit.
I'm in the Texas Beer Gang group, bro. Quit playing with me.
Nigga, the beard.
But yeah, man. I made the status yesterday, and a lot of women were laughing at it. A lot of women were saying, "So, what is a feminine woman?" And when a woman asks that question, she knows right out the bat she's masculine. And one of my home girls, and I know her man is with my homie, and she was like, "So, what you trying to say? My man is feminine, and he a thug." I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Your man is probably hard in them streets. He probably a thug in them streets, but he a pussy when it come to y'all relationship. He a feminine ass bitch. and he submits to you, and you like that. You like him because you can control him. So
That shit
yes,
don't get a
he's
wet
feminine.
That shit don't get a wet
I
though.
like
Yeah, go ahead.
smart young cats like you, Steph. I really do. That's why you can call me any fucking time you want to, man.
Appreciate that,
Bother
dog.
me if you need to. I didn't even know Cboogie was 30. I thought you was like a little older, man. You make me feel old as shit, man. I'm about to be 40,
No,
fresh and young.
no, I'm
We the old
31,
cats.
bro. But like,
Hey, yo,
check it
me,
out,
you, and
man.
Lawrence.
Go
Check
ahead.
it out. Like, here's the thing, bro. Like, women, see, they fuck with these beta male niggas, and they use them up and everything. But we all know they not sexually attracted to these niggas. They not.
Facts.
And that's what a lot of niggas don't realize. And even on my channel, I was breaking down the levels of pussy. A lot of niggas is getting pity pussy and don't know it.
Ew.
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? I'm like, yo,
Ew.
there's a difference between natural lust. That pussy, that's top notch pussy. That means a bitch, wanna fuck you. That mean that pussy comes with the bells and whistles. On my channel, I call it French toast. Cause after I'm done fucking, I get hungry, and my bitches know they gotta make me French toast. You know what I'm saying? And it's non-negotiable. So when niggas is out here talking about they gotta negotiate for certain shit and all of that, I'm like, nigga, 9 times out of 10, you getting pity pussy, but you just don't know it. Cause beta niggas is fucking too. Don't get it twisted. They getting
Yeah.
pussy, but they have to. The way that they get their pussy is they gotta offer a bitch something. You know what I'm saying? Either some kind of long-term relationship or spend bread or like whatever the case may be. But real niggas, the only thing you gotta offer a female is your crispy mouthpiece and your dick in exchange for her pussy. If you out here spending, I ain't talking about a cup of coffee or coming over to bitch house with a bottle of Crown or something. But if you
Yeah.
gotta take a bitch to Papa Do's or Ruth Chris and all this kind of shit to get the pussy and all of that. Yo, man, once she done with that date with you, she gonna go home. It's gonna be 11, 12 at night, and she gonna call a nigga like Afi to come over and Dougie fuck the shit out of her. That's how this game works, man.
Call me dad, bitch.
Be dad, bitch.
That's why I did a video and I said money only rents a woman.
Right.
And most guys don't realize if they put their money first when they approach her, you're only renting her because she's going to go to the highest bidder, hypergamy at its finest. But if you come with your game, she can't release that because you get going for her mind. Most guys are going for the behind. We all want to get it. But once you have her mind, she will come, and like you said, and get that French toast. She'll come in the door, get on her knees, and do what she need to do. Now, mind you, I just got out of church, but I'm just telling you how it is.
Yeah,
Bro, that's how it is.
Speaking of church, I'm about to blaze up a joint, rolling one right now. So y'all might, in the audience, y'all might get an epic Afi rant. I don't some stupid ass shit. I'm about to blaze up now. So we gonna see.
But bro, check it out though, man. You know, once these niggas start leading with their wallet, bro, that's, start talking about the money. That's exactly how a female gonna look at you. Like, oh, you just a nigga with money. You know what I'm saying? Money can never buy you respect. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy that, man. You know what I mean? When a bitch look in your eyes, she got to see facts. She got to see a man that's unmovable, unbreakable. You see what I'm saying? A lot of niggas can't buy that. And that's why a lot of these
I can tell you always had bitches, I bet. You always had bitches up.
Huh?
You always had bitches up.
Yeah, man. Man, I've been running this dumb game for about 6-7 years now. Like me and my guys, man. And, the shit just got worse once I started hitting the gym. I started putting some weight on, some muscle on. That's when bitches really started choosing, man. And, man, this shit, Afi, man, you already know the game. You know what I mean? I already know you know the game. I can look in your eyes and see facts. A lot of these
how you get put up on me? Because I know Black Ram put me on to you.
First time I heard you, you was on Solo joint. I heard you on the panel with Solo.
Oh, okay.
Then I heard Rom, heard Uncle Rom mention you and shit. That's when I checked out the shit. I said, oh, he's a Butterlade nigga. You know what I'm saying? He a Butterlade nigga.
Hey, is the bell hit though? You gotta make sure that you gotta make sure you hit the bell on my channel, man. I take a lot of shit off.
Okay, I got you. I got you. But yeah,
I'm gonna give you my personal line on we done though. Yeah, make sure you hit the bell because I put up this shit might not stay up. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I was gonna say actually I agree with everything you were saying, but I got a video on actually the opposite as far as like having chicks invest in you. I mean, whether it be their time, their money, have them cook for you, buy things, whatever the case may be, because the more chick invest in you, the more you just fall back and be just there. That's why you have situations where you get caught up too.
He's setting up an epic print now. Now you're gonna set up you're gonna set up an epic print mirror. Now I see what you doing now. You already know.
See, when you have them invest in you, whether they, you have them pay to come to see you, whatever the case may be. Like I said, buy you things. They coming over. They call you. Hey, I'm 10 minutes away. You hit them with the Matter of fact, you stop by the store and pick up so and so. You may not even need this shit. Just have them do it. But I say that to say the more they invest in you, that's why you have situations where a dude get caught up cheating, and she's mad at the chick. She's not even worried about the dude. Why is that? Because she done invested mad. She feels like she invested time, money, this, that, and the third for this dude, and she's not letting that shit go. So what I'm saying is turn your bitch into an employee, man. Once you realize you're the CEO of your life, you're the director of your life.
Somebody want to eat up.
And you treat bitches accordingly, man. Watch your life change, man. That's like I get back to the mindset again. I told you.
Treat the bitches like job you don't want, nigga. That's how you do it.
Yo, niggas don't know, man. You gotta realize you got on earth, man. Once you realize you're the director of your life, you're the CEO. You're supposed to be an employee. You have to give her tasks to do. That's what she wants.
Redpill. So this is the thing. So one of these cats, this is your bitch. So I'm treating that bitch like I'm my status that I am and what I do. I'm just working at McDonald's. So I'm treating it. That's my McDonald's job. And she loved me so much. That's exactly how I'm treating her.
Let me drop some on what you just said because it's powerful. We have a book challenge for 2019. All the guys that were on the panel the other night, and maybe the guys on here, we got at least to write one book this year. I have 20 that I want to get out. We got one book.
You already beat us on the t-shirts.
I
Yeah,
beat
right.
you on the T. I got you on the t-shirt. I got
I'm
another one
gonna
coming out.
fuck up Redpill, nigga. I'm next, nigga. Watch how fast I do this shit.
So the challenge is this.
You fucked up my shit.
Now, what you just said, Redpill, I'm gonna tell you something. What you do is y'all talk about we can talk about getting women to do sexual favors. What you do is you get her to do the menial work that you need to do, that you need done. So my book right now was edited by a girl in West Virginia that I knocked off 2 years ago. Peep the game. Why do I need to edit a book when I have women around me who can do that work?
Stick them,
You
Tony.
have to put them to work. You have to put them to work. They feel a part of what you're doing now. I have another one who does this. I have another one who does that. That's what you do. The sexual part, we can get that all day. But now you put in the work to build your kingdom. Now she's editing your book, how you like it. She's proofreading. She's finding the pictures. She's doing everything she can do to help your team. She's helping you with the lift and weight. I got a new lift weight. Okay, baby, that fits what I want to do. Boom, you put them to work. They feel better when they're submitted to a man who has a vision. They're unfulfilled when they don't have a man who doesn't have a vision that they can submit to.
Like you said, Lawrence, you can't lead if you're chasing them, man. You can't lead if you're chasing them, man.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. I always say a man should seek the respect first, because when you seeking the respect from a female, you will never get off your square. But if you out here thirsty for the pussy, you will start to show some tendencies, man. Because now she see that you put the respect second. You just want the sex. To me, the sex is a byproduct of what I'm looking for from a bitch. I want the respect. That's why I talk about this dom game. You know what I'm saying? It's really just a dominant mindset. See, like a lot of people think, like when I talk about this dom game, I'm talking about BDSM and all that. Yeah, that's a part into it, but I ain't even talking about the bedroom yet. I'm talking about your mindset. I'm talking about the way that you attack the world. You see what I'm saying? Bitches respond to that shit differently. And then some niggas wonder why, there's some guys that's going to have to take a bitch out to dinner, wine and dine her, even offer her a couple dollars. And it could be another guy that swoop up right behind him, and she might end up taking him to dinner, paying him money. It's all on the fucking mindset, man. And that's what I be trying to tell these ignorant ass niggas. I'm like, yo, man, y'all niggas gotta wake up in the morning in a dom mindset. Go to sleep at night. Y'all niggas gotta be dreaming about this shit. This shit don't stop. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of your life. It's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You can't turn this shit on and off. And I even tell niggas on my channel, as men, we got to learn how to tap into our primal nature as men. You know what I'm saying? A bitch got to be able to look in your eyes, man, and see that wolf, see that silverback gorilla. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas ain't up on this shit, man, because they ain't got the stomach for it, man. And I'm going to tell y'all, yo, man, I'm thoroughly disgusted by some of the shit that I've been seeing on these YouTube streets, man. A lot of niggas, and I'm going to keep saying this over and over, a lot of niggas ain't red pill, man. They just hate women. That's two different things, bruh. Two different things, man.
Facts.
Yeah, I remember commenting under one of Cboogie's videos saying, I be growling on these bitches, man. I remember telling that story at my job. Dudes like, what do you mean growl? I'm like, yeah, I growl, motherfucker. Like, what do you mean? You really growl? I'm like, yeah, nigga. They be like, what do you? Because they'll be here worried about messing with their hair, worried about they don't want to mess their makeup up. You think I give a fuck about any of that shit? And that's the problem with these dudes, man. They putting these chicks on a pedestal, man.
They only
don't know
say
these
that
chicks
to
on the
beta males, dog. Yo, dog. They don't trust, dog. The beta males experience. Not even really hate using these words, you know what I'm saying? But here's the reality. Ron Will say select, non-select. The beta male experience with females is like a 180 from a select
Mm.
nigga. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality. And that's something that I had to learn once I started making videos. Like, damn, I had to figure that out. Like, well, see, Boogie's experience with females is just a lot different than some guys. So some guys gonna think you bugging when you say you walk up in the house, you grab a bitch by the back of her neck and tell her get on her
Yeah,
knees and suck your dick.
yeah,
Some niggas gonna
yeah.
be like, oh my God, you're gonna catch a case. I'm like, no, that's what she want. She want to submit, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
They was raised by their mamas, man. They don't know. They don't know, man. You thank God I had my pop, I had uncles, older cousins, all masculine, all men, man. All men, man. That's what the
Let me
problem is.
let me chime in what you said. It's pretty interesting because there is a division here because there are a lot of guys who say they're taking the red pill and they do secretly have hatred towards women. And you can hear it thread out in their comments or even in their videos that they don't like women because they never dealt with the issue. They never, how can I say it? They have not accepted female nature for what it is. So once you accept female nature for what it is, you use that against them. You use it for as a dominant male, to take over. But most guys are afraid of women, female nature because they're never taught how to handle female nature.
Yeah, I call that playing chess, Lawrence. You take what's given to you and you use it to your advantage, man. That's what people are not doing, man. They get this red pill knowledge. Like I understand. All right, when you first get the red pill, if you wasn't privy to it prior to, I've always been observant, so it really wasn't a shock. But you know what I'm saying? The average person, once they see behind the curtain, yeah, I can understand it could be a shock, but it shouldn't be to the point where you hating women. Like, come on, like Steph Cole said in one of his videos, women ain't bad, women ain't good, women are just women, man. And once you realize that, you use that to your advantage, man. Like I keep saying, man, just play some chess, man. It's chess. Yo, you'll realize all women are the fucking same, man. It's a fucking pattern, man. Once you realize that, you hone your mouthpiece and you calibrate to who you're talking to. Like I said, man, chicks are gonna be a fucking second option moving forward, man. Chicks are not a priority in my life, man. Like I keep telling you, man. That's why I do this traveling shit. Hey, yo, Cboogie, side note, man. Check out my traveling vlogs. I don't know if you checked it out, man, but my traveling vlogs, man. I stress traveling because a lot of dudes don't be getting out the country and all that, man. I know you was in the armed services, though. You might have been out the country, man. But that's what I be stressing to people, man. Get out the country, man. And I don't even talk about bitches on the travel vlog, man. You know what I mean? It's all about seeing new things and experiences, man.
Facts, man. That's key. Getting exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being around feminine women. You know what I'm saying? Getting out here, man.
Ooh,
Once guys get around feminine women, their outlook on life will never be the same. You know what I mean?
thank
And
you. My
a
life
lot of
changed.
guys, yeah, man. Like a lot of these cats, all they know is really ratchet women and these lake trout bitches and all that kind of shit. Yo, but once you be around feminine women that still respect masculinity and they put that shit as a priority, like
Mm.
niggas gonna come back to the United States like, God damn, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, that's key. That's key.
100%. Hey,
All
yo,
right, Kyle.
how many people we got in the chat, man? You want me to ask that question, man?
Yeah, ask that question.
All right, wow. So we talking about value, man. People need to start, setting standards for themselves. And again, when I talk, I ain't just talking about women, man. People gotta start putting value on themselves, man. Value in what they put their time into. So I want to talk about value proposition and value proposition, and what that is you must ask yourself, what must life provide for you to make you feel worthwhile? Like, what must you what must you have to feel like, waking up in the morning? Like a lot of people when they wake up, when we talk about living your purpose and do this, that, and the third, that's real vague. So the question I want to ask people in the thought process I want them to get into now is, what do they feel like they deserve out of life, man? What gets them out of bed in the morning? And we're not even counting money. So, the stock market could crash and all that, and that should be gone. So I want to ask the chat and and the people on the panel, you know what I'm saying? What are some of the things that that make you get up? What do you feel like you deserve? You know what I'm saying? That you feel like you deserve from life, man.
I deserve an abundance lifestyle, man.
Yes, sir.
I deserve more because I put in the work. Like I said before, man, people don't see, people can't feel the 500 pounds on your back when you squat, and people don't feel the 100-pound dumbbells that you pressing. People don't feel the 12-hour shifts you work. People don't feel the days of being your own boss and you up 16 hours or you up 10 hours straight. People don't feel when you got eviction notices. So what makes me get up every day, bro, is the mission, dog. It's a daily grind, just like a role playing game. You know, I get bored after I get the strongest weapon and the strongest gear.
Yes,
I
sir.
get bored after I slay the last boss and he was easy.
Yeah,
But
word.
in this thing called life, man, ain't no last boss. I look forward to the grind every day, man. I look forward to that shit. And now I promise myself all 2019 I'm making a video for y'all YouTube every day. So I look forward to making YouTube content every day. Every day I look forward to and get just improving as a man 1% each day. That's what I look forward to. I look forward to what can I do better to improve here? What can I do better to help? I was at the gym, bro. Bro, I'm not even from Texas, G. I'm working out. And this two dudes, hey, are you Stephon's code? I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I seen you on Cboogie hang out talking about the Redpill in the gym. That's what I look forward to, bro.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about these dudes up 45, 50. I look forward to that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look forward to, man.
That's what's up. Anybody else want to take that?
Yeah, man. You know, good question as well, man. What keeps me motivated, man, is I'm always seeking power, man, and how can be in control of my own destiny. I don't want nobody else to be in control of my own destiny. You understand? So I always want to be in control. Like within the confines of what I can control. But
Absolutely.
being in control of my mental faculties, what I put my energy into, man. How to create a positive vibe around me. Being sucker free. You know what I'm saying? That respect and power, man, that keeps me going, man. You know what I'm saying? How people perceive me, man. Just off my aura alone and my positive energy and vibes, man, I've gotten jobs off of that, man. I've
Yes.
got jobs just off being jovial, man, and just off
Yes.
being just a cool, approachable guy, man. And that's pretty much the brand of Cboogie, man. I tell people, man, Cboogie is actually an experience. It's not just my YouTube handle. I mean, Boogie been my nickname for a long time, but Cboogie is a fucking experience that people experience, man. Like, the party don't stop. The party don't start until I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that I have, man. And can't nobody take that from me, man. If I can bottle this shit up and sell this shit, I'd be a fucking trillionaire.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'd be a fucking trillionaire, man. But a lot of niggas think that it's a magic pill that they can take. But, it's no pill that you can take, man. This shit is hard work every day. Never letting off, man. Never letting up, bro.
Gotta invest. Not just money, like I said, man. You gotta invest. It might cost you your ego, solitude, your desire, hard life lessons, man. People gotta get out there and experience life, man. And that's what they're scared to do, man. Get out there, man. Talk to people. Like I said before, some good jobs would be like being a cashier or being a sales rep. You know what I'm saying? Like this way you can interact with people, man. I remember I was like Al Bundy, man. I used to sell shoes back in the day as a senior in high school, man. Women's shoes, man. You know how many women that I met doing that shit, man? Come on.
What's up? What's up? We got Mr. BOA. I had to cat off. I had to have a conversation. Mr. BOA, Dr. BOA is in the motherfucking house.
Dr. BOA, what it do, man?
It's the book of Alpha running me, nigga. Beat it. a motherfucking week, man. What up, homies? What up to the panel, man? I see
What
everybody in the
up?
joint, man. This shit should be good. Cboogie on deck. What up with your homie? Lawrence D, I see you in the building. Freeport, I see you, homie. The homie Steph Clinks, man. What up with you? And the host with the most, man, right now today. You know I'm the host with the most at night and shit. The homie Alpha King is in the building, man. What up, homies? I see this great topic, man, and I feel like, man, it's about time that we start addressing shit like this more regularly, man, because on the real talk, we lack in this fucking area, man, this brotherhood area, man. Seriously.
Yeah, salute, fam. BOA, big fan. You out here dropping $1 million worth of game on these niggas' necks. Greatly needed. So definitely a big fan, man. Definitely humbled to be on the panel with you, bruh.
No doubt, C Bug, man. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, man, I tune in to you, bro. You see me in your comments, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, for sure, for
You bring
sure.
a new fresh edge to the shit, man. That it's funny how, man, we pretty much, man, we all deal with the same shit, man. You know what I'm saying? In different states, it's a little bit different. We all have different upbringings, and the way the shit comes off, man, it sounds like we're all delivering totally different information just based on delivery, man. And I fuck with you, man, just based on delivery, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I think right now, man, I think the state of the manosphere, man, is self-selection. And like when I say that, man, a lot of guys is gravitating more toward a message like yours, BOA, or maybe a message like mine, or like anybody on this panel, Clinkscales with the workout piece, man. A lot of guys are trying to add more to the game at this point. Like niggas is tired of sitting back complaining and they situations not changing, and they realize, man, there's other niggas out here making moves, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I think some guys is gravitating to the real, man, and they shaking off all this red pill rage, and they have came to accept certain things. Like, you know what? I can be in control of my own destiny, man. I may can't, change society, but I can change the way a female act in my presence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah,
guys
for
is
sure.
waking up to that shit.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, man. The thing is, man, most of us aren't angry. So, when the most active, the most, the most, I guess the most engaging motherfuckers are angry. And so, angry people, they fucking rant and rave a lot, man. So that shit is gonna get attention. While we sit back in the cut and deliver the message to men that are sitting down with logical minds, man, and trying to figure out how to better their plight in this fucked up, this fucked up hole that we living in over here, man. I think it's hard for us to expand as black men, and I'm gonna talk about this shit later tonight, man, about why the manosphere, we blow up, we bubble, but we get to a certain point and then we fucking fizzle out. And it's because this shit is associated with being angry and complaining all the fucking time, man. Motherfuckers that's successful, man, don't be complaining about what the fuck they dealing with in life, man. They just go do some fun shit that costs money.
Yo, but you know what, too, BOA, like here's the kicker, man. A lot of niggas is complaining about shit that ultimately they cannot control. So they out here complaining about women that don't even want them in the first place. I'm like, yo, dog, focus on the women that want you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is focused on, shit that's just way out of their range, man. I'm like, yo, that is a complete waste of energy, man. You know what I'm saying? That is a complete waste of energy. If you put all your energy into the things that you can control, the things that you can change, I guarantee a motherfucker start seeing better results in their life instantly, man. And most of the shit that we talk about, like maybe beside the traveling, but just your presence and your essence of a man, that don't cost no money, man. That's a mindset. That don't cost any money, man. That's waking up every day being disciplined about your life. Learning how to do the things that you don't feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? Getting out here, getting experiences under your belt. Just living a little bit, man. None of this shit costs a lot of money, bruh. But
See, the
Nah,
problem
bro.
it
is
is hard work.
the problem is a lot of these dudes don't be looking at themselves in the mirror, man. They don't know that person in the mirror, man. Looking into their pupil, man. Looking at their spirit. They don't know about all that right there. So because they don't know themselves, how they gonna connect with somebody else? That's how I look at it. People ain't really living their lives, man. They gotta be more open, more focused. They gotta seek knowledge. People ain't even seeking knowledge. How many people out here you think is listening to this actually thinking like, all right, what am I gonna learn today? All right, what do I need to research today? Oh, yo, I have a thought on this, or I have a question on that. A lot of people go through life just wake up, work, go to sleep, wake up, work, go to sleep, man. It's a cycle for a lot of these dudes.
True. I
Real.
think what happens is a lot of guys are looking for the magic red pill that's going to save their lives and make them all better, and without putting in the like everyone is trying to put in the work to get here. This is a work. If you take a landscape of my life, it is a work of over 30 plus years, 40 plus years getting to this point. It didn't happen overnight. Ups and downs, ins and outs, disappointments, marriage didn't go right to get to this point to even talk at this level. But if I never put in the work and said I can do better, I would have stayed at the same level that I was, say, 20 years ago, and even say just a year ago.
Right. I agree with that. And I'll tell you another thing, man, and I think this is glossed over a lot, not necessarily by us, but by men in general. It's easy to reflect on your past. Like, retrospection is a great fucking thing, man. I mean, and but you have to fucking put introspection before retrospection, man. You gotta, like the homie said, when you look at yourself in the mirror, man, you gotta be truthful about where the fuck you are in your life. You gotta be truthful about your circumstances, because you could live in a fucking fantasy world like a female, and be around this bitch living in a romance novel, and your life is fucked up. And then you wake up 50, 60 years old, and you really got some fucking red pill rage then. But it's too late to do anything about it except sit up, man, and reminisce about the shit you used to think about doing because you never really did shit, man. It's an incredible situation to be trapped in, man. A lot of these men out here trapped because they simply just don't want to say, man, you know what? I ain't been doing shit with my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me change this shit.
Hey, yo,
Facts.
like I said earlier, man.
Game.
Like I said earlier, man, and I'm gonna say it again, man. People need to start. People need to live on purpose, man. Like I said, that's why I asked that question with the value proposition, man. People need to start to be live on purpose, man. Because a lot of people they're living, but they ain't alive though. Like I said, like when I went to Costa Rica, man, and I'm walking through. If you watch my travel vlog, I call it Iguana Alley. I walked through Iguana Alley, man. Wild iguanas running through me, man. I'm not used to that shit, but that shit was fun. I call that shit fun because it's not some shit I'm not used to. I'm not used to seeing iguanas walking through when I'm in New York. It's just everything I'm experiencing, man. It made me feel more alive. Made me feel like I was actually, in my body doing something, you know what I'm saying? And that's, again, besides the traveling, it ain't got to be about traveling. It could be just doing something new. Taking a salsa class, man. Because now that I took salsa classes back in the day, just cause now when I go to these Latin countries, guess what I'm doing when I go to the club and all that? You know what I mean? Salsa dancing with these chicks like it's nothing. They're like, yo, this American dude is, yeah, man. Get hobbies, man. Like y'all gotta start living, man. Let's start live on purpose, man. Wake up with a purpose, man. Grand purpose, a small purpose. Wake up with a reason, man. Have a goal, and always remember, it ain't really about the destination. It's about the journey, man. That's why I got most of my lessons during my journeys, man.
That's a fact.
Tony, go ahead and then stunt, then, nigga. Go ahead and do it. Okay, nigga. Red Pill on fire tonight. Hey, everybody, put their channels in the chat. We should all be subscribed to each other just on G. Like, we gonna talk all this time and we ain't. Everybody should be. Man, I already am, but
I'm
everybody
to everybody on this panel.
Like, see, you might not know Red Pill work. You know what I mean? So whoever you don't know, man, subscribe each other up. Put y'all shit in the chat too for everybody else.
Hey, I wanted to say something. Another thing for the people who listening, man. Stop beating your meat and watching porn, man. Stop. You gotta stop that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That like you gotta really, if you gotta have a motivation to self-improve yourself to the point when you're getting bitches and bitches are fucking you. But like the beating your meat and that's why you're not motivated, my G. Yeah, you steady busting nuts, you watching porn, you fucking your brain up, man. And it's like you just do a repeated cycle. Like, how you expect your life to be different when you go to work, beat your meat, and you sleep, and you repeat that shit over and over again? How do you expect your value to increase in your life?
And that shit turn you into a bitch, man, because it rob, like the homie said, it rob you of your testosterone, man. Real talk. Shit turn you into a bitch.
Exactly, turning to a man bitch. Exactly. To the point where it's like it takes away your hunter ability, not ability, but your want to go hunt for bitches, man. I see it in my nephew and I see it in my younger generation, man. Like these dudes is not out there looking for bitches. If a bitch ain't throwing it at them, they it's like they cool. And I'm like, yo, where's your hunter skills at, fam? Like you don't know how to bag a bitch. Like nowadays, dudes probably don't even know what a mouthpiece is. They don't even know
Let
what a
me tell you.
mouthpiece.
Let me tell you something, Red Pill Chauvinist, man. Um, niggas is out here talking about fucking sex dolls and all kind of ill shit, right? Nah, for real. And I had to discuss this shit on my channel before. I'm like, yo, fam. I'm like, that is a defeatist mentality. What we hear in a manosphere amongst a large portion of guys are defeated men. You know, I know the sound of celibacy when I hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know the sound of a man that has everything. He might have a house, a car, a good job, but for some reason, he can't get the kind of pussy that he wants or even get pussy at all. And that is a defeated man. Instead of getting out here and competing and getting what they want, they just actually give up. And to me, man, I can't even engage in them kind of conversation. To me, man, that shit is just beneath me. I'm be honest.
Right.
A nigga get out here and fuck a piece of plastic with a wig on it. I'm like, dog, y'all stop. The nerve of you niggas, man. The fucking nerve of you niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't, to me, man, that's a beta male conversation. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tuned into that shit, Bugs. It was weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Just the discussion itself, the fact that we were involved in that discussion when that shit is. And let me tell you the tricky shit about it, man.
Put
It
me
ain't
on
even
game. What
about
happened?
it ain't even about the sex. Them motherfuckers get these dogs for the companionship, homie. Them
Damn.
Facts.
motherfuckers get companionship from an inanimate object. And they trying to create technology to make the bitches talk and all that shit, man. I like, man, these motherfuckers is losing it. Matter of fact, they lost it, man.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
these
don't deserve the
niggas,
space he breathing with that shit, bro.
yo, these niggas are fucking noodle brains, man. But that's where we at in this thing, man. So many men are defeated, BOA. And to me, man, that shit pisses me off more than anything because that's when I see a man that has basically just pretty much accepted his place in life, don't want to get better, don't want to travel, don't want to expand his dating pool, none of that shit. The nigga just gave up and said, you know what, this piece of plastic is better than dealing with a female. I'm like, y'all got me fucked up. My dick was created for a warm piece of pussy on the other end of it. Fuck what y'all talking about, man.
Exactly. A human being.
Yeah, real talk,
You
real
know,
talk.
I
Hey,
ain't
yo,
saying I
yeah.
ain't saying put all your energy into women. No, 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 no. Woman is a byproduct of you being the best version of yourself. Bottom line.
Church,
You know what I'm
church,
saying? Same thing with money. Money should be used as a tool to make more money. Yes, money going to attract women. Money going to bring, a little bit more attention to you. But we all know, look at guys like Scottie Pippen, man. Money not going to keep a bitch. It's not, man. Money ain't gonna keep a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Keeping your pimp hand strong is gonna keep a bitch.
Gotta have that
Keeping your
strong.
dom game strong is gonna keep a bitch.
let's all bow our heads and say grace, man. Bull's cooking in this motherfucker right now, man.
Nah, man, real talk, man. Cause BOA, man, I've been kind of pissed off in 2019, man. Well, not pissed, but just kind of
Third.
discouraged by
Yeah.
a lot of these men, man.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, yo, what as black men, what have we relegated ourselves to? You know
Mm.
what have we relegated ourselves to mentally to the point where niggas is out here celebrating the fact that Cynthia G got pregnant by Robert Perkins? I'm like, who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Cynthia G never sucked my dick, so I don't give a fuck who she fuck. I'm worried about my game. But niggas is out here talking about that's a victory and all of this. A victory, nigga, ain't no victories. As long as Bill Cosby sitting in jail, ain't no victories. As
church,
long as R. Kelly getting dragged through the mud, ain't no
church.
victories. As long as these dumbass, ignorant ass black men talking about fucking sex dolls, ain't no victories, man.
Right.
I'm
And I'm
done.
telling you, man, ain't even no fucking war. Like, what group of men? Think about this, homies. We're looking at our women as valuable fucking adversaries for us in a war. Our
Yep.
bitches. The ones
Yep.
who submit and let us nut in their faces and piss in their faces and do all that shit, homie. She's my adversary. I'm finna go to war with her. Come
Yep.
on, man. I've been training myself my whole life, man, to go to war with the bitches. Nah, cuz. I don't even understand the logic in that shit. We're so threatened. And I'm telling you, man, I got some homies from Africa, man. I got a partner from Jamaica, just moved to where I am, man. He's like, man, you're different from the way we think about the American black man here. You know, we think the American black man not to have a spine, you know, not to have a spine. But you, my friend, you have a spine. I'm like, man, we all got a fucking spine. The shit you think ain't what's really real, but the media represents us outside of this country. So no matter what the fuck we think about ourselves, the bullshit is what's perpetuated, man. So we need to excommunicate these motherfuckers, man, from whatever we doing. Nigga, you put a stain on me, you put a stain on everybody.
But I'll tell you like this, man. I'm of Haitian descent, man, and what I learned is when they, for those that don't know, the Haitians, was the first, to revolt against slavery. And I bring that up to say, before they can actually revolt, they basically have to get rid of all their coons and they tokens, but they can move forward. So that being said, if we want to do anything moving forward, yeah, we gotta get rid of these beta males, blue pills, coons, whatever you want to call them, out the manosphere before we could do anything. Because they're the ones who's really perpetuating this shit. And if they about facing, this the next shit, we'd be all good. But the fact that they're perpetuating it, standing on their wallet, just putting these bitches on pedestals. Because what I always encounter is a chick look at me crazy because the last 9, 10, 12 dudes put her on a pedestal and then here I come acting, straight 180, and then looking at me like, what's wrong with you? I'm looking at her like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's dope, man. Steph, what you got to say, man? Hey, this is a fire panel, man. We got heat ups from everybody.
I was gonna say,
I just seen the BOA. Yeah, you heated up right there. I wanted to see that, man. Hey, you heated up right there, man. Cboogie heated up. Steph, you ain't got your heat up.
This what I want to say, man. Man, these last 2 years, man, I learned a lot about life, man. Wisdom don't come with age, man. Sometimes motherfuckers just get older and dumber. Just what it is. I think I got more wisdom than my pops. My pop's 50, man. My pop's 55, and when I went to go visit my mom and my pops. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my pops in his place. I'm like, pops, you and mom's married, fam. If your phone ringing at 12 at night, G, you know what I'm saying? And y'all supposed to be one, you know what I'm saying? No, you gotta pick your phone up. And he yelling back at me, but but that's just off topic, man. I ain't gonna get into that. But bottom line is what I'm saying is, like what Red Pill Chauvinist would say, blue pill motherfuckers put women above them for anything in their life. And one of Afi Patreon videos I was watching last night, it was this Netflix series called You, and it was just basically about the good guy versus the asshole, the bad boy. And that good guy shit don't fucking work, man. I'm not saying don't be a gentleman, but what I'm saying is you cannot treat her like she a fucking prize. I don't care. The badder she look, the more orbiters she has. You can't validate that bitch, man. But a lot of, we all born blue pill, so it's like, even my own mama, like I had to talk to her about it. Like, mama, why you never told me about female net? We got a whole argument about the shit. Because we all brought up to kiss ass, go to work, go to college, live a happy ever life, while the dumb motherfucker fucking our wife. That's how we all brought up to live. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth of it, man. Like Cboogie say, man, a lot of people ain't red pill. A lot of men ain't red pill. Y'all just hate women.
They just mad.
Y'all just mad because honestly, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You don't get her pussy wet.
Yeah.
You want to keep it a buck? Y'all want
I
if
like to
you
call
niggas
that
want me to
weto.
keep it a motherfucking buck, I'm finna keep it a buck, G. You don't get her pussy wet. Cause you
They don't
cause
Yo,
you
get
a
it
little
wet
bitch.
though. Super
yo,
wet, weto.
It's a lot of niggas on YouTube, man. Just I believe a lot of these cats have created a virtual false reality where they press record on their devices, and it's all a lie. Because you'll have some niggas out here, uh, say they this and they say they that, but come to find out they not really living that shit. You know what I mean? Some niggas say all they fuck is bad bitches. Come to find out they ain't fucking no bad bitches. They never even sniffed the panties of a bad bitch. Some of this shit is sickening to me, man. And I remember, man, I was talking to I was talking to some of my subscribers, man, about like maybe one day trying to do like a red pill retreat or something, man. But like after doing a proper gauging, man, 95% of these niggas I would never hang around in real life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. 95% of these niggas I would never even, I would probably walk past. Yo, Bill off Ron, man, I think you got some noise in the background. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah, but
Let me mute my mic, man. I'm fucking around in the whip.
oh, okay, yeah, but like I was saying, 95% of these niggas I would never even associate with in real life, man, because I don't fuck with niggas that's not a gladiator, man. I can't fuck with niggas that have a defeatist mindset, man. And any nigga that's talking about fucking a sex doll, I don't even want to breathe the same air as you, nigga. I'm gonna be honest. So, uh, some of this shit is highly ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? It's highly ridiculous, man. Like niggas really got to change the mindsets of black men, man. You know, um, the only way that you can really judge a man to see if he really red pill is to see how he acts around a bad bitch. Because it's easy to be red pill around a 3 or 4, but can you be red pill around an 8 or a 9 and still have that same mentality? You know what I'm saying? The only way that you can judge and see if a man is really MGTOW is if he has the option to get women, but he turns it down. See, a lot of these niggas don't even have that option to even turn down women, but they still claiming MGTOW. I'm like, no, nigga, that ain't MGTOW, because that wasn't your problem in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You got other issues. So a lot of these niggas is false flagging, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've been calling a lot of this shit out lately. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep my boot on these niggas' necks. You know what I'm saying? I have no plan on getting my boot off these niggas' necks because it's like, yo, man, at some point, as men, red pill men that we claim to be, niggas gonna have to make a decision, man. If niggas gonna get better, niggas gonna take their destiny in their own hands, be in control of their own life, or just give up. A lot of niggas, we talk about this good guy shit. A lot of niggas think just because they did all the good things in life and they never got in trouble with the law, and they went to college, da 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 da, that they should be entitled to the most beautiful woman. Now, in a perfect world, it probably should be like that. In a perfect world. But this world is far from perfect, man. I have already debunked that good guy thing, man. It doesn't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you're a quote unquote good guy or not. But what these niggas do is all they do is sit around and compare themselves to Pookie and Ray Ray. And I kept telling these niggas, stop that shit. Stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop that shit, man. Stop comparing yourselves to people that's lower than you. You know what I'm saying? You compare yourself to people that's on your level or people that's above your level if you're going to compare yourself to anybody at all. But to a lot of these niggas, when they compare themselves to Pookie and Ray Ray, they can look like God. They can look like, Mr. Universe. They can be on top of Mount Olympus. You see what I'm saying? And that's why these niggas do that. But I'm like, man, y'all better stop that shit, man. This bullshit culture war is not going to get us nowhere because a lot of that shit is perpetuated by these bitches. But nope, niggas continue to do that shit. And, I'm slowly but surely separating myself from a lot of the black male fuckery that's going on, man. Because it's too much of it. You know what I'm saying? It's too much blatant hypocrisy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too much of that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Basically, is this. A lot of niggas is mad and they trying to get revenge on their past because they had, bad experiences maybe in high school or the early years of life or whatever the case may be. Some alpha male nigga probably came and snatched their bitches up, sent them back. So what they're trying to do now is, in this virtual space, they trying to get revenge on their past. That is a complete waste of energy. Instead of taking life by the horns right now, taking control of their life right now, these niggas is worried about some shit that happened 25 years ago. The nerve of these niggas, man. That's beta male activity, dog. My beta male meter goes off the hook when I hear that kind of shit. Real talk, man. My yo, you know how the needles just start flying the other way? Yo, that's what happens when I hear that kind of talk, man. With a nigga trying to get revenge. I'm like, dog, as men, we like fine wine. We get better in time. So it doesn't matter what happened to you in high school or maybe even in college. Cause men, I see niggas in my gym, grown men, black men, 60 years old. Them niggas looking like they 40. I'm like, this shit never stopped for us, man. You know what I'm saying? So just because, you might have had some things that happened early in life or whatever, get over that shit. That's what I'm saying. Get over that shit, man. Do something about it. If Afi Kingdom got 12 bitches, take 6 of his bitches if your game that strong. You know what I'm saying? Go compete with the nigga.
Yeah, you got
Niggas don't want to do that.
They don't want to do it.
They don't want to do it.
I have to get ready to go. I want to thank the esteemed panel for the information that you guys are dropping. I got to go hit this clock right quick. I do want to say one thing to what you were just saying. Another level of it is dudes can be alpha with women and then be beta with other men.
And vice versa.
And so there's a disconnect too. If you are this alpha with women, but when it comes down to it, if you never become alpha with other men, and you let other men to punk you out because all your strength is in being alpha with women. At work, I don't tolerate any bull crap from anybody, and they know this. Mind you, predominantly white. They know not to cross me because you know why? I don't tolerate it. The same tolerance I don't tolerate from women, I don't tolerate from anybody else. So it has to be transcendental. It has to transcend even beyond that. I'm out. You guys have a good panel. Salute.
Peace, Lawrence.
Peace, G.
Peace.
Yeah, man, that's
All right,
true, man.
peace.
That's true because you know what I'm saying. The person that put me on in the business opportunity, I'm in, he got slick on me in front of the whole group. I had to say something to him. Like, man, I know I'm 20. This when I was 20 at the time, but I'm a grown ass man, G, and you can't talk to me like that, fam. Oh, my bad, man. See, that's him testing me to see what he can get away with. You could talk to them females like that, G, but you ain't finna talk to me like that, my G. That's real talk. My pops ain't even finna talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got some of these dudes that's, alpha in the streets, these thugs, but they pussy with they women. They woman. They feminine with they woman. And they woman is in their masculine and they feminine. That's facts.
Hey, yo,
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead, real quick. You remind me of a story.
Go ahead.
Because I work in the operating room, man, so I work with surgeons and all that. And this one time, I'm doing a surgery and we getting prepped and all that. And let's just say I put some sheets on the patient, to get ready. But they put the solution to clean the area. We got to wait 3 minutes. So I put the joint down and the doctor grabbed the sheet. I was like, nah, doc, we got to wait 3 minutes. He was like, well, why did you put it down now? I was like, nah, just to prepare, He's like, well, how do you expect me to wait? I was like, well, you just got to be patient. He's like, well, no. And I said, yo, you got to have discipline. He's like, how am I supposed to? I said, you're supposed to have discipline. He's like, well, I wish I could discipline you. Y'all looked at this dude. I said, yo, you're going to have to hit the gym before you could do that, man. Yo, all the nurses looked at me like, oh, my God, I can't believe you said that to him. I didn't say nothing afterwards, but I looked at them like, yo, you didn't hear this dude trying to. My pops don't even talk about disciplining me. You think I'm going to let a surgeon talk about it? Like I said before, I don't give a fuck about a title, man. We both humans. We both men. You're going to talk to me accordingly. Ever since that day, when that doctor sees me, hi, how you doing? He looked at me, hi, how you doing? And he says, what's up to me? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you know what it is, man. Fuck out of here.
So let me give you another example, man, of what Steph talking about, the opposite end, man. I had this partner, man, when I was growing up, man. Motherfucker name was Bohannon. Gangster as fuck. Literally respected by all the G's. I'm talking about the hardest head busters, the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the jack boys, the bona fide killers, the motherfuckers that we knew were just killers. That's all they did. Motherfucker he was thorough, man. You know what I'm saying? He was the type of cat, man, where I was, you know, I ain't ashamed to say I'm glad he was my partner and not my enemy. Cause that shit is war. You gotta go to war with this motherfucker, man. And it's like, you with your homies, he you know, he was, none of us really fear death. I mean, if you fear death, you're living in fucking denial, because that shit could meet your ass tonight. So, you know, that shit makes no sense. But motherfucker, you chilling with your partners, y'all got beef, he gonna walk up to you, man, confront you about that shit with your partners, man, just spark it up with you. Like, whatever happens, just happens. But his old lady called him one day, man, and she hit him up, man. All of a sudden, this cat went from rah-rah to, now he called her. And man, he had her on speakerphone, right? And she said, "What the fuck is you calling me for?"
Oh.
Didn't I tell your ass I'll call you when I get through? He's like, what, baby? I was, you know, I said, "What the fuck?" You know, I stopped pinching on myself and shit. I didn't even wake the fuck up from this shit. And she said, "No, motherfucker, I told you not to call me. This why, you know what? This is why I be leaving and be gone for a motherfucking week at a time on your ass." Well, I was just trying to fix it, baby, and make sure that you know you wasn't, you know, you wouldn't do that again. I want to try to please you. I said, "What the fuck is going on right here, man?" I never looked at him the same, but yeah, I mean, you weren't gonna disrespect him about that, cause he still put the iron on your ass. You know what I'm saying? But I never look. My level of respect changed from him to where he only came around. I only had him come around when I needed him to handle some shit for me. After that, it wasn't no more kicking it. We weren't partners no more. He started being more like a fucking an employee at that point, like an employed hitman or some shit, or employed head bust. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, if you can delete that hitman shit off here, but that yeah, he just became an employee, man. I was like, man, that shit is fucked up. And if I hadn't heard it, man, I wouldn't have known that he was a bitch with his bitch. And a lot of these niggas you see, man, if you not, like the homie Cboogie said, I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. You can be a pimp, you can be a player, you can be all of that shit. Let me see two things: how you handle yourself with your bitch and how you handle yourself with a bad bitch. After that, homie, I'll give you your props for being that nigga right there. He's a motherfucking pimp. He's a player. He runs these bitches. Man, let me tell you something. My granddad told me when I was 7 years old, he said, "Boy, your grandmama love you too much to ever try to run you. Your mama," he's told me just like this, "that crazy bitch don't know better. But I'm going to tell you, boy, when you get from under your mama thumb, never let another woman run you for the rest of your fucking life. If you wake up one day and realize that a woman is running you, you leave that motherfucker immediately. Right then. I don't give a fuck what you got to lose. You leave that, you gain your peace of mind." He told me this shit when I was 7. I heard him. I kind of, you know, I heard him, but I didn't really fully comprehend it. But that's why I talk to my son with nothing but motherfucking game right now, because I know he hears it. And as he gets older, his comprehension improves. He's gonna remember this shit like, "Oh, this is what Pops was fucking talking about." And that's the same way I am with my granddad, man. Like, even now today, homies, there's shit he told me. You know, I comprehend the shit, but it never pops into my mind until I'm in a situation where I need the shit. And you know, if you dealing with some motherfuckers, man, that's weak in any way, if you're weak with women, if you're weak with other men, man, you need to strengthen yourself, man, because you're not a thorough man, man, if you can't hold your own, man, in any circumstances.
Preach, man. This is some fire fucking game, man. I feel you, BOA, when we talk like personally and shit. Like, sometimes, man, this is good. You know, you teach and you preach all day, man. Sometimes it's just good to just sit back and listen. Like, I'm just having I'm getting to hear a fire ass drop that I could just pop enjoying, man. This shit, it's fire game. I'm listening and I'm learning. I'm having a good time. Cboogie, it's my first time chopping. We get to chop game, and then we got other players who all know each other, man. Everybody's that, man. Shit dope, man. Straight. This is a fire red pill fucking panel, man.
Yes, sir.
For real, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm honored. Just, man, this is smooth, man. I done smoked a blunt and a half, man. Just nodding my head the whole time, like, yeah, my shit been on mute. Yeah, man.
Hey, yo,
this is fire.
Talking about the red pill, man, we could talk about how this world, you know, is supposedly, you know, everything's supposed to be on Front Street and all that, but in reality, ain't nothing really transparent. You know what I mean? That's why these
Hold on, Redpill. Let me do the super chat. He got something to say real quick. Shout out. That's a $50 super chat, man. I appreciate that. And just got in. See he clowning now. He did that. He just got in, niggas. See how he fucked y'all up right there? So he didn't do it because somebody just said some clean ass shit. No, nigga. That's the respect y'all supposed to do. He ain't even heard. He missed all this shit. He just dropped that. Y'all should be embarrassed, man. But let me read this. Redpill, I'm sorry. And then you just take it.
That's all good.
Just got in. And he just got in. Oh, my God. Here's some for all the fire super friend drops I miss live. Want to make sure y'all know you guys are appreciated, even though everybody's sleeping on these gems. Yeah, see, he even knows it. All this shit's legit because I've experienced it and tried some and it works. Thumbs up, motherfucker. I want to hear some more of you, Afi. Oh, King Solomon, you already know. Yeah, man. So go ahead, Red Pill. But he popped in with the donation, man. I love that. You got my attention right there. Like I can't just sleep on you. You feel me?
No, that's understood. Now, what I was saying is that how is it that we live in a society that's how is it that we live in a society that's so visible, yet nothing is transparent? You know what I mean? When I say transparent, you know, I'm basically talking about looking behind the curtain, man. A lot of these dudes, I ain't just talking about women too. I'm talking about government, healthcare, education. Like I've worked in all those fields, man. And it's always like a dark side to all that shit, man. And that's the stuff that we pretty much be talking about on our channels and all that. And what I want to emphasize to the people listening again, man, y'all got to invest in this game, man. I got to invest in this game. If you're not willing to invest, like I said, the same way a bitch, if she invests in you, she's not gonna let you go. It's the same way if you invest in this game, man. If you have to put time, bread, whatever the case may be, into this game, man, you're gonna want to learn more, man, because you done invested in it, man. There's something you invested in and didn't put no time into. But that's what I'm saying, man. We're here dropping gems, talking about the transparent behind the transparent, man. What y'all think about society acting like, you know, everything is on Front Street, you know, with social media, you know, chicks fronting like, you know, they got all these quotes like, God bless the world and, you know, everything is good. But on the flip side, you know, they just finished taking like 3 dicks the night before, you know what I'm saying? And dudes can understand that same chick is you know what I'm saying, swallowing and gobbling, you know what I'm saying?
It's all for the beta male. No, I talked about this. I talked about this in my video. No woman is single. I talk about this shit for a reason because I experienced this at the age that I am. People think that, oh, he's young. No, motherfucker, I lived this shit. My homie that does business with me is this strapped white chick that thinks she's so bad, that think that every black nigga want to hit because her ass so big. She posts, I'm a virgin. She posts, no one loves me. She posts all this shit for validation and teaching for the beta male, but my nigga is fucking this bitch. And he's the asshole. He's the jerk. He's the 6'3", tall, dark, and handsome select guy. Fucking this bitch. Not taking this bitch on dates. She's spending the night at his house. He making this bitch wash the dishes. I put this nigga on game. So all these bitches that put all these, I need a good man. Dude, behind every bitch is an alpha busting in her face and fucking the shit out of her. I don't care if that bitch married. I don't care if that bitch in the LTR. I don't care if that bitch claims she's single. It's a motherfucking fact. Ain't no woman single, dog. Y'all niggas need to realize that shit. So when these women be posting this motivational quotes and I'm depressed, she's sucking somebody's dick.
Hey yo, I got a campaign. I don't know if dudes could do it, man. You tell me if I'm wilding by saying this. Let's start a campaign where you basically stop liking these bitches' pictures, man. I mean, I be going through YouTube.
I've been doing that.
Hold on. When I used to follow some of these, let's call them thoughts or Instagram models, I would see this person already liked it. This person already liked it. I'm like, damn, fam, you done like 20 pictures that I done seen, and I'm like, that's all these bitches is doing it for. It's for your heart. Those likes on Instagram.
Hey, I like that.
For real. That's what I told my brother. I was like, yo, fam, like, you know you're giving your heart away for it. Why do they shake it as a heart, my dude? Like, these chicks are on here looking for your fucking heart, my nigga. Hold your heart to yourself, man. Stop giving that shit to them. That's like virtually giving. It's not a seed, but it's like virtually giving yourself to them, man. Stop doing that shit. Stop. You could look if you want to keep looking. Go ahead, keep fucking looking. Don't fucking like the picture, man. These bitches will start fucking jumping off roofs after that shit, man. Let's start that campaign.
You showing out tonight, boy.
Man,
Nah, man,
I
that's
say
what
this.
it is. Go ahead.
I say this. I say this about these bitches, man. Bitches only seek validation from a certain type of motherfucker. Everybody else, these bitches want to use that same beauty that they seek validation, that they get validation from beta males from, to give alpha males validation. That same body that you liking and commenting on, talking about how you like to drink a bath water and shit. The bitch at my crib drinking my bath water. You know what I'm saying? The same like that you giving and leaving your comments saying what you'll do to her, how you'll eat up and sop up with you'll sop up with a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the crib, man, like the bitch want to put her mouth on every part of me. I got to tell the bitch which parts of me off limits and shit. Bitches are the same with everyone. It's all about the energy you bring to the fucking table. There's two sides to every bitch.
Woo!
You can turn any bitch out, or you could be turned out by any bitch. That's why a submissive bitch to me can run the fuck over the next nigga. And he thinking that he got a bitch that he let the bitch be his dumb, and the bitch come to me and the bitch come in on her motherfucking knees. You know, first thing she want to do is blow my brains when she come in the door. I'm like, nah, bitch, sit down for a minute first. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself comfortable in this motherfucker. You got time for that? I'm gonna let your dumb ass. I'm gonna let your dumb ass stay all night if you don't piss me off. So, you know, the bottom line is, man, there's only one way to be with bitches, and there ain't no bitch you gonna ever meet that deserves you being the other way. No bitch deserves pedestalization. No bitch deserves prioritization. No bitch deserves to be treated like a queen. Even when a bitch acts like a queen, she still deserves to be treated like a peasant. Because notice I said act like a queen. All bitches can do is act. They don't have any authentic parts, man. Bitch ain't got no authentic brain. Bitch ain't got nothing. She can be influenced to do what the fuck ever. And niggas out here are being influenced by bitches. I tell you this, bro. All of us are pretty much hip to fitness. You know what I'm saying? We stay on top of our shit. We stay on top of our health. Even if you just take care of yourself mentally and emotionally, which I think a lot of men do skip over. Tell me how many men you think if next year, 2020, all of a sudden, big fat motherfuckers that were diabetic will end. That's all bad bitches want to fuck. How many niggas would let themselves go fitness wise and try to become a big fat diabetic motherfucker? About 50% of the motherfuckers in this country for sure would do that shit, because niggas are motivated primarily by pussy, man. And the pussy ain't worth no cash. It ain't worth no time any more than it take to get in it, get off, and get out.
Preach, King. Ooh.
Yeah. Jesus, please. Fire.
Hey, man, we've been on like, we all want to go like 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes, man.
Yeah.
I ain't even get my breakfast yet, man.
Man, I'm finna get up out of here in a minute. I gotta go do some.
Hey, this is your breakfast, dog. Hold on.
Yeah. Word up. Yeah, you're right. This is breakfast of champions right here, man. Word up, man. But yeah, man. People, dudes gotta get on their grind, man. They gotta, like I said, I think.
Put the questions in the chat, man, before we check out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dudes gotta like I like to emphasize.
Oh, my bad. Redpill.
Go ahead.
Did you talk about that when I had to step away, man? Did I miss that?
What? Talk about what?
Huh? When you had the questions for the people, man.
No, yeah, I had asked that. What I was saying about the value proposition, man. What it is that motivates.
No, because I stepped away. You might have said it and I missed it. You feel me? That's what I'm asking.
No, actually, I saw a question in the chat that said, how is it that you develop a crispy mouthpiece? You know what I mean? I like to take that question. For me, the way I develop a crispy mouthpiece is ever since I was young. Like I said, you know what I mean? Like I've been a select dude or whatever, so I'm used to talking to women. But the difference is when I talk to women, I have my penis in my pocket. So I'm just talking to chicks to talk to chicks. So when it came time for me to actually talk to a chick that I want, it ain't nothing because I'm already used to talking to a chick. And another thing, once you're used to talking to a lot of chicks, I'm talking about when I say chicks, I'm not just talking about the chick at the grocery store or the chick in your school. I'm talking about your mom, your aunt, your cousin. I'm talking about you just talk to chicks, period, man. And you kind of like I said, you got kind of get to see a pattern. And once you see the pattern, you just start calibrating. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, your conversation. But most importantly, what we said before, you gotta have a life, man. Because when you have a life, you have something to talk about. If you have hobbies, like I said, if you travel, if you seek knowledge, you always have something to talk about, man. If you're observant, you always have something to talk about, man. So as far as getting a crispy mouthpiece, talk to women with your penis in your pocket. I mean, you're talking to chick, whether it be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10s, man. You're talking to all of them, man. And yeah, and you get comfortable talking to women. Talk to people in general. Just to learn how to talk to people. And like I said, a job that you can get, like I said, working cashier somewhere. I mean, you might want to do it over the summer, but just get used to interacting with people, talking to people. By the time you get to talking to that 9 or 10, it's nothing, man. And realize these 9 to 10s, they ain't shit, man. They probably the most insecure, man. So that's another story time. But there's easy ways to get 9 to 10s, man. They probably the easiest stick to the back, to be honest.
BOA, you got a question in the chat. You see it?
Nah, man, I ain't looking at the chat, man. This is my first time doing this shit on my horn, man. So all I see is you motherfuckers and me, man.
It says, BOA, what's your take on the interaction with Sinful P on the O'Shea show from King Solomon?
All right, what up, King Solomon? Loyal supporter. Yo, man, I look at it like this, man. I just think, man, he was trying to pull a pimp rank. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, man. But I respect this game. He a true P. Because he felt the P, you know what I'm saying? He felt the ism. When I came in the door, he felt that shit. So he felt like he was the OG, and he just tried to check my nuts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, homie, my nuts are uncheckable, nigga. My nuts are armor plated. You can't check my nuts. So it wasn't a big deal. It didn't upset me because I've been doing this shit long enough, man. We're living life long enough to where I know how the energy works. I knew it was gonna feed it back around to me for me to serve him up the same bitter food that he was trying to serve me, but it was gonna be a smooth way to serve it back. So I just looked at him, man, as par for the course. He don't know me, man. He wasn't familiar with me. So, he came in and just tried to check me on some shit that was unchuckable. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the shit was pretty fugazi, but I mean that's how it goes when two when two motherfuckers in the same realm come across one another and somebody feels slighted by the energy or intimidated by the energy or whatever the fuck it was. Because I was just in the chat chopping it up, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was no big deal, man. It could have been a big deal. It could have been a lot of things, man, but it was really nothing, man. I knew what it was, and you ain't gonna get no whole energy out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm too competitive, man. You know what I'm saying? My fucking nature is too combative. You're not gonna get no whole energy out of me. I just let shit ride the way it's gonna ride. Cause this is the thing, man, you had to understand as a man. You alpha rule number 1, the first alpha rule I ever put up on my fucking channel. Fuck what they think. I don't give a fuck what no nigga think, man. At all. Nothing that any man thinks bothers me. Now, of course, you got your homies, man, and you want to make sure that everything is on the up and up with your homies. You want to make sure that, that there's clarity and understanding between you and your team. But when you're talking about just, a random nigga, man, talking about some trying to school me on some shit, man, man, you can't school me, man. You know what I'm saying? I absorb information, but ain't no motherfucker finna school me. You know what I'm saying? Schooling is a disrespectful way of giving you information. Nigga treat you like you're a fucking pupil, like you're a student. Sit the fuck down at that desk, nigga. Don't talk. Get a piece of paper out. Write this shit down while I'm talking. Don't interrupt me, nigga. I'll send you to detention. Nigga ain't finna school me, man. So, it was nothing, man. It was nothing. I thought the shit made for good banter though, man. I thought it made the chat interesting because it made motherfuckers wonder, what the fuck is going on here? So, I thought it was cool. Now, the fact that he kept bringing this shit up, man, I thought that shit was pretty fugazi, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it could have just booped and then had to continue and shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I felt like, man, I lost interest in the game then. I'm like, man, if we're going to battle, let's battle on several different fronts. Let's not keep harping on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like a woman in your ear bringing up the same shit over and over. This year is you remember last year in 5 years. You remember 6 years ago in 10 years. You remember 11 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit over and over, man. Like, I don't fuck with that energy, man. So I lost interest in the whole exchange after that, man.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like I just spent too much time talking about that shit, man. But, the homie asked a question, man. So it's cool.
It's good. He said, "You my."
Hey, yo, let me chime in on that mouthpiece shit, man. That I felt like, man, ain't nobody left with us 3 on the panel, man. But I feel like that shit deserves to go around the panel, man.
Yes,
With developing the mouthpiece shit, man. First of all, like the homie said, we agree on this thing 100%. You got to educate yourself. You got to be able to talk about shit that's that's out of a bitch thought process range. You understand what I'm saying? If you stuck on, simple dumb shit, man, then you ain't gonna ever be able to develop a mouthpiece, because mouthpiece is just simply an exchange of information. And all you doing is flying the bitch wig back with your information simply because she doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Bitches like education, but they don't like square ass, lame ass educated niggas. But they love smarts, man. They love that shit. So your mouthpiece is gonna become crispy, because as you're talking to bitches, you're gonna gain confidence in your ability to talk to the next bitch. All you gotta do is blow one bitch mind. Blow one bitch mind. Talk one woman out of her panties, man. I promise you, you're gonna swear you the done. And you're gonna approach every situation like that. Even though you might not talk the next woman out of her panties, the confidence that you exude, it's automatically gonna make the bitch hang on every word. I tell niggas all the time, you ain't got to worry about talking yourself into some pussy. You can't talk yourself into some pussy. Pussy is yours. When the woman see you, she already know she gonna fuck you. You can talk yourself out of some pussy. So, just fucking, man, just level up on that shit, man, and talk to bitches. You know what I'm saying? I believe in letting bitches choose, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that's only because bitches choose me. If bitches didn't choose, and nigga, if I went a whole motherfucking month and didn't get chosen, I promise you, nigga, I might make some adjustment, man. Be like, man, I either got to fucking, go on a vow of celibacy or fucking do some cold approaching. You know what I'm saying? That's what works for me. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. I bitches choose. You know what I'm saying? And if I ain't have nothing but time on my hands, then yeah, bitches probably don't choose enough for a nigga who ain't got nothing to do. But I'm busy as fuck. One or two bitches choosing a week is perfect for me, nigga, because I only really got time to deal with two bitches at a time in my life overall.
Right.
So yeah, that's my take on that shit, man. Hopefully I free up a little bit more time here, man. I'm trying to hit this meal ticket right quick, man. Then I'll let some of this shit go, man. Start taking care of itself, man.
That's some real pimping, man. Tuning in, brothers. Great thus far. Salute.
What's your thoughts on that, Afi, on the mouthpiece?
My thoughts on the mouthpiece is this, man: how to develop a mouthpiece. I feel like you have to change the way you think, for one, because I'm gonna tell you why. You have to be able to visualize your result of things before you even start to make shit happen. You see what I'm saying? So that's a part of mouthpiece, because that gives everything that you say an angle. So once you practice saying things with angles and being able to configure where they go, that'll give you the confidence for more. So the main thing is not fearing rejection, man. That's what holds a lot of cash.
I agree 100%, man.
You gotta realize that it's just a fucking bitch, man.
Exactly.
Just a bitch,
man.
That's
yes, sir.
Nigga, look, let me tell y'all niggas something. Look, like cats who like take their ex and shit back like that. Like, just look up the nastiest porn. Don't you realize your bitch was doing that shit? And then you wanna talk, you wanna have a talk. A nigga in his ego always downplay like what she did with the next nigga. No, nigga. That ass was fat to the next cat. He rocked it the same way you liked it when you rocked it, nigga. He probably didn't get head though. No, he got head.
He got all that. He got all three holes, man. He got all three holes. Him and his man.
All that.
Yo, and think about all the shit she didn't do for you. If she gave you head but didn't swallow, guess what? Yeah. Guess what? She ate his babies, nigga.
Right. Because strangers
take that shit to the
first time come around.
This shit is a hard pill for niggas to swallow, man.
I know. You gotta learn female nature, man. And don't be mad at it. They just do females. They ain't good. It ain't bad. It's just females, like Steph said, man.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's the bottom line, man. Like none of this shit. I say this shit a lot, man. When I'm chopping it up, man. This shit ain't good or bad about them. It just is, man.
Exactly.
Nature can't be changed.
That's the Redpill.
Yeah, that's it. That's the level of if you can't accept that shit, man, your ass is not red pill. You striving to be red pill or some shit like that, man.
I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I work around 85-90% women, man. The fact that I understand women's nature now,
Hey, fam, bitches be hella lazy, fam. I promise you, nigga. If y'all just, nigga, the bitches y'all fuck with, if you see a lot of these hoes when they at work, oh my god, you'd be so unimpressed. Like
Oh, yeah.
they don't really tell you. You don't really see what they be doing and shit. You just hear what they tell you when you ask them how was your day. They just tell you. No, like a lot of these hoes don't do shit, nigga.
Don't do
They
shit.
bored.
Oh my
Bored
god,
with their
like
life, man.
you will be so turned off. You will be like, I like this bitch. This the bitch I've been texting.
Yeah,
Y'all feel me?
real talk. Real talk, man. Real talk. Especially nurses, man. I fucked a lot of
That's where
nurses,
I'm at.
man.
Hey,
And
BLS,
boy,
that's
I'm
what
a
I'm working around,
home.
man.
You can't you vouch for it, homie?
Yeah, that's what I work around. Yes, sir. 1,000%, man. 1,000%, man. That's easy pickings right there, man. If you a confident dude, forget about it. Fuck a doctor. A lot of these you see, a lot of people think because a dude is a doctor, he's confident and he got game. Nah, that's just a title. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about titles no more, man. Like I'm at a point like I'll be restricting myself from fucking some of these doctors, man, because I don't like fucking my bread. You know what I'm saying? But yo, bagging these doctors, nurses, no problema, man. No, yo, these chicks is looking to be dominated, man, because they at
Yes,
work, they
sir.
being put in a position of power. But when they get off work, what? And yeah, speaking about at work and off work, I work in a spot where they wear scrubs. Yeah, I've seen pictures of some of these chicks outside of work at holiday parties, whatever. And listen, man, you could you another thing I peeped too. Yeah, a lot of them married or they got men or whatever the case may be. But what I feel in my heart of heart, because I know how to read people, that dude ain't laying it down. They ain't getting their box knocked out. They probably with that dude for whatever reason. That's another episode. Watch with dudes like that. But you see, a lot of these chicks is not getting their box knocked out. That's the reason why, like I said, I keep my penis in my pocket. And because of that, what I had, chicks coming to me, showing me themselves naked in the middle of work, man. Not on the side, not in the locker room. I'm in the middle of fucking work, waiting for my room to get clean, man. She's over here showing me her naked self. And I'm not even getting at her in no way, shape, or form, man. Ridiculous, man. I'm telling you. Once you know you and do you, females will come. No pun intended, man.
And they will never respect a man who puts them before his money. You beta male simp man Johnny motherfuckers may think they do because they try to press that issue. Now a bitch may complain about you, well, you don't spend time with me, but you're going to get your money. The very moment you say, well, okay, I'm not going to get money this time, I'm going to be with you and spend some time with you. You do it once, you do it twice, before you know it, you do it 10 times, the bitch lost respect for you because she realizes that that point that you pedestalize her. And though they love being pedestalized, they're not going to turn that shit down. It feels good for a nigga to put them on the pedestal. They love it. It feels good. But that's not what makes her fucking tick. Being dominated, being treated like her ass don't even matter is what makes her tick.
That shit don't make her wet though. She might like it, yes, but that shit don't make the you know what I'm saying, the pussy juicy, man. I'm telling you,
Nah, man.
yeah, real quick story. When I was in DR recently, I went, you know what I'm saying, went to another town with my man so he could meet up with a chick, and I was gonna play wingman because his chick was bringing another chick. We'll call her the married chick. We get over there, and I didn't know Shorty was married at the time. We get over there, and I noticed that she had finished up on the bottle already. You know, they had finished their drink. No biggie. I say that to say, 10, 15 minutes later into the conversation, I wanted to drink something. And I'm a type of dude, fucking buying a fucking Corona for a chick ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So as I was buying my drink, I just looked at her and said, yo, you want another Corona? She's like, oh, nah, I'm good. This, that, and the other. I was like, all right, no doubt. Boom. A few minutes later, the shorty that my man was dealing with, he said in Spanish, he was like, yo, are you a gentleman? And I tapped my man like, yo, what she say? He's like, yo, she asked, are you a gentleman? Yo, I leaned in, looked her dead in the eyes and said, hell no, nah, I ain't a gentleman. He's like, I started laughing and shit. She's like, oh, why you say it like that? I was like, yo, I don't got time to waste. I don't want to sugarcoat it and make you think this, that, and the third. Like, I'm not a gentleman. I was like, yo, why you ask that? Like, oh, just because you offered the beer to my friend. All right, fast forward, me and the friend talking. And then she's like, oh, you know, I'm married, this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, no doubt. So I kept the conversation light. And I was like, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab do some YouTube stuff, catch some video. Yo, 2 minutes later, who's running behind me? Like, wait, hold on, I want to come with you. The married chick. When I got back home, she sent me a text like, yeah, we had the conversation, but I noticed your tone changed after I said I was married. But I want you to let you know that, you know, it's just on paper. and this, that, and the third. I don't see now why we can't deal with each other. You see that? Then hollering at her. I was doing me. I was doing my YouTube vlog shit, and she's telling me that she's not married. It's just on paper. Come on, fellas. Y'all talking about how to get a chick number, man. Keep telling y'all, do you, man. If you know you and do you, she will come. CUMCOME. However you want to take it, man. You know you do you. She will come, man. Literally.
Word. Sum that shit up in a nutshell. Don't get her number. The way you get her number is let her give you the motherfucker. Bam. That's it. If you got to pursue a phone, man, listen, bro. If you got to pursue a phone number, woman has no fucking interest in you, man. A woman who has interest in you, man, she trying to make sure you don't leave without that motherfucker.
Right, man.
And that's the thing, man. You can't be satisfied with a woman who has no fucking interest in you, man. It's like if a bitch if she like 6'5" motherfuckers that's light skinned, man, with fucking curly hair, I'm not her fucking type, man. And I don't want to try to come. And I have cats telling me this, man. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, man. Motherfuckers be saying, well, you gotta let a bitch know what she want. Man, I ain't got time to tell no bitch what she want when there's bitches out there that see me and I'm already what they want.
Man, she like
Fuck
what I
all
like,
that, man.
She
You know
like
what I'm
what
saying? Real talk, man. Like, what the fuck I look like, man? Talking about,
I like, man.
you know,
Bitches like wrestling, right, Afi? Your bitches love wrestling, right, Afi?
They like whatever the fuck I like, man.
Exactly.
Church.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just make some fake shit up that I like and just see if they have some bitches that just follow that shit. I'm gonna just start liking fucking lizards crawling in the soil, nigga, all day and shit, and just have bitches come over and see if they like.
Yeah, so you like
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if they act like it in it.
Yo, funny story, man. You know, this is fishing time of year for me. I know you out west, Afi, and you and you upstate. You in NYC, homie, but so y'all don't know about, y'all don't do a lot of fishing and shit, man. So I'm in the fucking South. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the South, man. So this time of year, man, this the fucking time of year for that shit, man. So, man, I had a little bitch, man, a little young tender, man, bitch for 21. And she just wanted to spend fucking time with me, man. I was like, man, you know how that shit is, man. She 21. She ain't got a lot of shit to offer, man, but some young tender pussy, man. You know what I'm saying? So she wanted to spend some time with me. So I was like, you know what, shawty? This is my time of year. You know what I'm saying? I fucking fish this time of year. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck with me, like I said in a joint recently, if a bitch want to kick with me on Tuesday, she gonna do what the fuck I do on Tuesday. If she want to kick with me on Thursday, she gonna be doing what the fuck I do on Thursday. That's all that shit gonna be. My routine is gonna go on, and if the bitch is with me, she's just gonna tag along. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, do some footage for me. Maybe I can vlog some of this shit. So, man, the bitch said, okay, I want to chill with you. I went out there. When I'm out there, man, I'm out there because I also use it as relaxation. Just out in nature, man, on the fucking water, man. I'm always in places where I'm by myself, no other motherfuckers around talking. I'm just hearing fucking birds, man, watching the water, man, and just zoning the fuck out, forgetting about business, forgetting about everything. Yo, I said, bitch, you better bring a chair with you. She came out there, man. I had her ass out there about 5 hours, man. She was in that motherfucking napping, reading books, taking another motherfucking nap. But you know what she didn't do? She ain't open her mouth one motherfucking time and said, are we about to leave? She stayed the fuck until I was ready to dip.
You niggas don't know. That was a shit test right there. To the bitch, we shit test the hoes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Shit testing bitches, man. Word. Dudes are
Yeah,
not even
pass them. How do you mean how to pass them? You supposed to be throwing them.
They still trying to figure out bitches shit test, let alone getting their own shit test, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Fellas, man. You gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. Everybody listening, man. Shit.
Yeah, and you think about a shit test, man. Let's talk about what shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bitch finna test you with her bullshit. She finna give you some bullshit and expect you to accept and digest that shit and figure out, should you wipe her ass or, should you give her, is the bitch running out? You gotta figure out her shit. I'm not figuring out nobody's shit, man. Listen, man, if my seed didn't create it, I'm not figuring out his shit. Bottom line, man. So, man, fuck these bros, man, and they shit test, man.
You
know what I'm saying?
Man, oh man.
Hey, yo, any more questions, man? Before we get up out of here.
Right.
I feel on the coming to America side of the game. What do you mean? I don't know. What could you mean?
Talking about foreign bitches? Hey, you talking about foreign? Don't get me started on foreign bitches, man. First thing I'm
Oh,
gonna
he
say
talking
is,
about he talking about telling the bitch to jump on one leg and bark like a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? What part of that shit is he talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's it right there. Okay, just making bitches do dumbass shit.
Yeah, man. That's all that shit is, man. You know what I'm saying? Say, you know,
This test this week.
right. Make that bitch actions match your words. If she say she love you, she say she feeling you like that, man. Put that bitch to work.
yep, because you're an employee, man. Like we said earlier, you gotta make an investment. That's what these dudes understand. That's like I think that's one of the, not the biggest gem. That's one of the biggest gem I think we dropped in this episode is, yo, you gotta make bitches invest in you, man, because you have to realize, like I said, it's a mindset. It's like all right, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna take the same theory that I just said, and I'm gonna put it to motherhood. Why do you think
Read
mothers
that
do?
comment too when you're done, fam.
Yeah, why do you think women are like 19? I mean, they probably like 19, 20, 24, and they be like, well, I raised you, I did this for you, I did that for you, and that's why they're so attached because they did so much for that baby, man. They sacrificed so much for that baby. That's why the only woman, maybe this is the biggest thing I'll drop, the only woman in your life that will love you unconditionally is who? The mama, man. That's the only woman in your life. If you're lucky to have another woman, God bless you. But the only woman in your life that's gonna love you unconditionally is your mother, is your mama.
Sometimes
So
not even home.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The only shit possible is her, man. So that's something that dudes gotta realize, man. Stop putting these shit on the pedestal, yo.
Y'all be letting the bitches' emotions control your emotions, niggas.
Whoa.
That's not manly. Not
Whoa.
manly. They ain't listening, man. They don't hear us. They don't hear us, man.
What your question said? See, sometimes you just gotta make statements, niggas.
Shout out Seth Jones, man. Shout out SJ3, man. Word up. Toxic Crusade, shout out you, man.
Word. Oh, James, he said that shit's effective. I was straight focused on the game, and the waitresses stand right in front of me where I'm looking over and I don't move. But before she would ignore me when I was looking at them. I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
So people be speaking in code, man. They be throwing clues. They don't speak straight sentences, man. What's going on?
Good. Maybe you got some predictive text shit going on his joint or something, man, because that shit was all over the place right there, man.
Yeah. I need to put my glasses on. I was thinking, am I tripping when I'm reading this shit, or is this shit saying?
Hey, yo, with that being said, man, we can talk about that too, man. Dudes gotta get their communication skills up, man. I mean, I'm not even just talking about texting. We can talk about texting too, but yo, that body language, man, that shit is everything right there, man. Like, yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, y'all gonna say I do shit like this one. Yeah, see that? Sometimes when I talk to chicks, I literally put my eyebrow up, man. Yo, the shit that shit do to chicks, or I might talk and do this shit when I'm talking to a chick. Little things like that. I don't do it like I'm so in control with my body language that I use that as a tool now, man. You should see the shit. You should see the way that chicks pick up on that, because I can do that while I'm talking about fucking mowing the lawn, and because I'm mowing the lawn, but I'm exhibiting a different type of message through my body language, which body language is 90% communication. Oh my God! By the time I'm finished talking about, like, I done cut the last part of my lawn, we already, you know what I'm saying, on the side of whatever smashing, because I get that energy out what I was thinking in my head. Because when I was talking about mowing the lawn, in my mind, again back to the mindset, I'm thinking about ravishing her, for lack of a better term. So I'm talking about mowing the lawn, but I'm thinking about ravishing her, communicating something in my body, man. Come on, my dudes, start looking in the mirror, man. You gotta get to know who that person is in the pupil, man. I straight up, I'm being serious, dude. I talk to myself in the mirror. I haven't done it in a while, but I've done that. I know me, man. I know that person in the pupil, man. Y'all gotta look at that. Y'all gotta look in your pupil, man, and see and get to know who that person is, man. That I call that my God self, man. Get to know your God self, man. Watch how this world change for you, man. Become the director of your life, man.
Yeah, that's real talk, real talk. And I say this too, man. When you I was raised by pimps, man. I say this all the time, man. I salute the pimps, man. A lot of niggas be like, man, pimps are dirty motherfuckers, and yeah, you know what? But pimps was the motherfucker that were running the bitches that the other nigga were paying. So, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? So, what the motherfuckers taught me, man, is having, and I'll go back to the mouthpiece. Having a mouthpiece, when you develop a mouthpiece, a proper mouthpiece, when you know the exact proper thing to say to a bitch to make her respond how you want her to respond, like a bolt of lightning, without even having to think about the shit. You see what I'm saying? So I have bitches, I'll give you an example. I have bitches say all the time, you know, I got a built-in mean mug, man. I was born for this motherfucker, man. My dad used to ask me when I was a kid, damn, Junior, what's wrong with you, man? What's going on? I'm like, man, I'm chilling. Oh damn, man, why you look all mugged up? I like, man, shit, I'm your son. You gave me this shit. All right? Don't complain about it when you gave me this shit. So, you know, a bitch say, man, why don't you smile sometime? I say, well, shit, try to give me a reason to smile. You know what I'm saying? Dig into that bag of tricks of yours and tell me a reason you can get daddy to smile. You know what I'm saying? I meet a bitch first time, I refer to myself as daddy. I take control of a bitch's mind from the beginning by let her know, bitch, you will refer to me as daddy. You will think of me as daddy, because that's the only way I'm gonna address myself when I'm talking to a bitch, in third person as daddy. Man, bitches, I've been fucking a bitch, man, for 90 days before. 3 months, I could have said 3 months, but 90 days sound cool as fuck for what we're talking about right now. I've been fucking a bitch for 90 days before, man, and that bitch didn't know my name. All she knew was daddy. She didn't care about my fucking name. Bitches don't ask you questions about your life, man. If they fucking feeling you and your fucking mouthpiece is cold, that bitch don't care where you from. She don't care who you went to school with. All she want to know is, can she spend some motherfucking time with you and soak up some more of this motherfucking energy that you bringing to the table. Hey, man, this shit is filled with game right here, man. Don't miss none of these episodes, man. You're fucking with your life when you do, homies.
Yo, I don't think they hear us, man.
Nigga,
we just spitting up the cup.
I want to give you an F.
Ain't nobody got no notes or nothing like that, man. Dudes are spitting up the cup about their life experiences, man. That's what you got to realize, man. Once you start experiencing life, man, this stuff becomes second nature, man. Yo, watch my travel vlogs, man. I'm travel vlogging, and bitches is coming up to me, man. Bitches is coming to me. I'm not even minding them, and they're coming. Yo, I could show you better than I could tell you, man. That's my new motto.
I'm irritated, man. I know some of these cats, y'all not. This is the thing. I know that you guys are not receiving the shit how y'all supposed to. Like, y'all think it sound good. Like, we really telling y'all so much shit, man. This whole fucking time, man. I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Zeal for life, man. The travel shit, the travel shit Afi does, the shit Freeport does, man. I mean, the shit, yo, let me ask you something, man. Is Redpill, Chauvin, and Freeport the same person?
Nah, man.
Oh fuck! I've been calling them. Yo, when I first said it the first time, I was like, man, why the fuck am I calling this man Freeport, man? I'm like, well, maybe they the same person. No, but they can't.
He never has.
All right, so I've been debating this shit in my mind the entire time I've been on, man. Well, but I mean, now there's just the three of us, man. I can pose shit I'm gonna do in the middle of the panel. But all right, so Chauvin is, man, when he's talking about the shit that he's traveling, man, bitches see that as a zeal for life. Nigga got a zest for life. Bitches don't have that same zest for life, so they have to go get 50 million degrees, and then after that they have to go get another certification, and then they have to go do some other shit because they have to create a purpose, man. When you a man and you are purposeful, bitches flock, nigga. They are drawn like a moth to a motherfucking candlelight, homie.
Quick story time. I remember I went to this party, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'm your braggadocious yet humble host, but when I go out, you know what I'm saying, I like to step out and put the colors on. So anyway, I step in the spot and I seen this. I'm a type of dude, like I always emphasize, master solitude, man. And I went up in there. I just the one who was hosting the party. That's my man from high school. But everybody was set up on the long ass table, and I ain't know nobody. So I went to the other end of the table where nobody was at. Kind of sat dolo. About 5 minutes later, another chick sat diagonal to me, not in front of me, but diagonal to me. She pulled her phone out, she didn't say shit, right? She didn't say nothing to me. I said, all right, no doubt. I know she came over here for a reason, but I ain't gonna give her no attention. So I sat there, chilling, and I made a conscious decision. I'm not pulling my phone out. I'm over here just gonna scope the scene. There's music playing. I'm just bopping to the music, to the smooth 90s R&B music. Boom. I know the host brother. He come and sit in front of me, right? First thing he asked, what's good, man? Yo, what you been up to? I said, yo, y'all just came from the Medellin fashion show, man. He said, Medellin, where's that? I said, that's in South America, Colombia, man. He said, word? Yeah, I went out there because, I know a shorty out there. She's a fashion designer. Da-da-da. I finished talking to him. As I'm talking to him, I can see my peripheral, shorty kind of looking up and all that. All right, no doubt. As soon as my man bounced, I stayed about 30 to 45 seconds later. What's shorty doing now? Hey, so I heard you went to Colombia? Hey, wow, how's it out there? Yeah, I went out there. I travel with my boyfriend and all that, but hey, what's your Instagram handle and this, that, and the third and what? Oh, word. Before you ain't have nothing to say when I was sitting and chilling, but you hear that I'm traveling, you hear I got bitches out the country. Now you want to get to know the God. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be, man. Live your life and these bitches will fucking taste you, man.
Hey,
You don't
nigga,
got
let me
I
let
don't
me tell
play
you
with
how
bitches,
retarded this
nigga.
hoes is, nigga. I posted 2 pots of gumbo, bitches is in my inbox, nigga. Just off of that.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, man.
he was on my stories yesterday. Just off of that.
Word, man. You talking about putting imprint or whatever the case may be. I mean, I don't know if you want to call this an imprint or not. It's another short story time. I remember the first time I went out to Vegas. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? I went to a pool party at Tao pool party, and you know what I'm saying? I'm at the side of the pool. You know what I'm saying? I had just got this Mr. Mess pool, man. So I was on my shit like, man, fuck the world, man. I'm just gonna do me. So I'm at the side of the pool. Chick tapped me on the shoulder like, yo, my cousin want to holler at your man. I'm like, all right, no doubt, yo. So bring her over. She come over. She start talking. Cousin start talking to her, and I'm minding my own business. The shorty said she came over for her cousin. She ain't come over for me, right? All right, no doubt. I'm there with my cigar, chilling. And she starts sparking the conversation because she sees I'm ignoring her. Where other dudes will probably give her mad attention, like, oh, girl, you look good, you this, you that, and the third. We start talking, whatever, we start conversation. Long story short, we get in the pool. Because, mind you, people think they too cool for school. People think they too cool for school to hop in the pool, man. I knew I was going to drop a ball, baby. Woo! People think they too cool for school to hop in the pool, man. So I'm a type of dude, I ain't enough for me to be the first dude to hop in the pool. So as we talking, I ain't nothing. So I'm over here talking to straight. What I do in the mid sentence,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah,
hit the
yeah.
ball right into the pool, bang. Yo, shorty coming right behind me. Yo, these hoes ain't loyal comes on, man, by Chris Brown. That shit was brand new. My dude, this bitch is basically grinding me in the pool, right? So you know, my man start getting up. Yo, my man's get up. I put my shit on safety in my waistband. Boom.
My
Yo,
safe.
that's yeah. I mean, you know, other people start hopping in the pool and all that. But long story short, we grinding on that. All I hear is quick, quick, quick. Yo, lifeguard like, yo, chill. I'm like, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, you can't be doing that. I'm like, no doubt. Doctor Short like, yo, fall back, man. Let you chill. Boom. So they get back on me again. Now my dumb ass, you know what I'm saying? I turn her back around, got her laying flat, and pick her leg up in the pool. So now she like damn near paddle dog and shit, and I'm damn near grinding this bitch. Boop. Lifeguard blow the whistle again, man. Long story short, my ass end up getting kicked out of the pool party, you know, for indecent exposure or whatever you want to call that shit. I bring that story up to say that shit happened 4 or 5 years ago. I had this now, mind you, this chick travels the fucking world. I'm not even gonna put her on here, but this chick travels the fucking world. She's a lawyer. Let's just call her a boss chick. I don't even get that title to a lot of chicks, but she's doing her thing. That happened 4 or 5 years ago. He hit me on the DM like, yo, I still remember you from Vegas. I just wanted you to know that. You heard? I was only around that bitch for about 20 to 30 minutes of her life, and she still remembers me 4 to 5 years later. That niggas ain't, yo, come on.
Dominance, homie. Every scenario, man, is gonna be dominated by somebody. Are you gonna be the dominator, or your ass gonna be dominated? You let's get a homie props right now, man. Let's give a red pill pimp salute to the homie red pill chauvinist right now, man, for dominating a situation in 20 minutes of a bitch's life so well that 4 years later the bitch says that may have been the best 20 minutes of my fucking life, nigga. And I've traveled the world. Let's take a moment of silence for this shit, man.
Thank you, man, because y'all don't understand it, man. I know they don't.
Woo!
Yo, that shit is, and stories like that, you see how normal that shit was to him? Nigga just do that shit out there like it was nothing. Not bragging about this shit, just say, oh, I remember this shit.
Yo,
how many scenarios do you have like that in your life, man? Ask yourself. If you don't have any, man, you ain't living right, man. You got to create that shit, man.
Yo, I told Afi, man, I got these stories in my head, but because I never say them, I forget them. I forgot more stories than I can remember, man. It's when we start chopping it up, I start remembering like, oh shit, I remember when this happened.
I brought some shit, reminded you with you some shit, and then what was that today earlier? You showed me some shit. I was like, man, what was that? What was up with that shit? Then it made me. Then I had some similar shit with the bitches, the two hoes.
Hey, you want to tell your story time? You want me to tell that story time?
No, you go ahead. Hold on. I'll tell it. I'm breaking some shit down.
Hey, yo, shit, word. Nah, I
That
was in
story wasn't hella fire like that. It just matched what we randomly was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some random
For
shit.
me,
Like I could skip to the end of the. Nah, I'm not even gonna skip to the end of the story. Boom.
here
Long
go the
story.
point. Here go the point of it. The point of it is this. So basically, he got pussy from through a bitch, and I had just had a situation like that where I got pussy through the bitch, then I got pussy through her too. So that was the whole situation. So he fucked on the
Pretty much.
bitch. Yeah, he fucked on the bitch, and he fucked her real good. Y'all, the sex shit matters. You fuck them good. It's not about getting a nut. Like you really want to put an imprint, or at least it's just like even if shit goes wrong, you want a certain level of respect when the bitch see you again. If you dominate a bitch and you put her in and you make her come and shit, even if y'all don't fuck with each other, you see her in the mall and shit, it's that head now. Like, yeah, that nigga, he killed my shit.
Right.
You don't have to say nothing. It's just, yeah, bitch. Yeah, I had you every kind of way. Just in that one little second right there, just that connect eye right there, like whoever she
Yeah, man.
fucked with,
Woo.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
breaking a bitch back, man. That's a tool. I call that shit back breaking, man. You know what I'm saying? You break backs. That shit is a tool, man. Your dick is a tool to use for bitches, man. You use that shit to enhance your control over a bitch, man. I mean, if you a motherfucker that don't know how to, that don't look at it from that perspective, you like a motherfucker with a flat that got a jack that don't know what to do with the motherfucker. So you got a jack and a spare, but you still got to call AAA like a bitch. Cause you don't understand how to use your fucking tool, man. You got two kind of men, man. You got men who fuck for pleasure, and you got men who fuck for dominance.
Thank you.
And
Who's gonna
if
say
you
that?
fucking for pleasure, man, hey man, do that shit, man.
Yo,
Keep getting pleased, man. Lose your testosterone and shit if that's what you want to do.
yo.
Every 4 times I fuck, I only bust twice. Every 4 times I fuck, I only bust twice. The other 2 times, I don't even bust.
I'm not impressed with this.
They don't even know about that, BOA.
Hey, y'all gonna get y'all some exclusive asshole shit. Now they may not be funny to y'all, but it's funny to me. So I was in LA fucking around for a weekend, right? So I was fucking this little pointer little bitch, right? And I just wanted to fuck with her. So I fucked her and got hair from her with my iPod on with the earbuds on. Just some major asshole shit. Like, bitch, you ain't shit. Like it hella pissed her off too. Cause I just act like the section was just like, oh, is this happening? Just because I was jamming to my music with the iPod, man. I only did that shit one time, but it was funny, man.
They love that shit. She probably came off that shit.
I was just
Attitude.
like, let me see if this bitch trip, and I'm ready to check her. Whatever she say, I'm ready to check her. So it was just kind of fun, but she just went along with it and was just kind of pissed. But it was just funny because it was one of them situations where you damn near want to laugh, but you're not. But you'd be like, I'm sitting here fucking this bitch with my iPod on, just chilling shit.
Yeah, that shit is great.
You gotta treat these bitches, man. That's how you gotta treat them, man. And they love it. That's what these dudes need to understand, man. Don't think they're gonna hate you for it. Don't think it's pussy gonna drop. No, it's gonna get wet though. Uber wet, man.
That's it, man. That's it. The shit that make a bitch pussy get wet is not the same shit that make her smile under normal circumstances. You understand what I'm saying? Like, getting a pussy wet is a totally different beast, man. You can be the motherfucker, man, that the bitch feel like it's the perfect man. But if you don't have that energy, man, to get a pussy wet, man, you just, it don't matter how much of that other shit you do. You know what I'm saying? A bitch will give me more for being the man to get a pussy wet than she'll give you for being the man that wine her and dine her and treat like a goddamn princess every day of your life, man. That's the reality of it.
Hey yo, you call it, domination. I guess for a long time I've been calling it. I want to kill the pussy, man. You understand? Like I want her not being able to walk afterwards. Like I remember, me personally, I got my validation when I was a freshman in college, and as a freshman and sophomore year, I'm a freshman as in orientation. There was just one chick, fatty man. Everybody wanted to get with that, yo. So I was like, yo, me personally, I had to get with it. Long story short, first time she came through, knocked it out, brought her back to the front desk to walk her out, to sign her out. She was walking with the limp and shit. And I remember this dude we used to call Sarge. I think it was like in his early 60s. I mean, he was in the military, whatever the case may be. When he saw Shorty walk out limping and shit, looked at me and said, I forgot what he said, but he basically said like, good work, or that's how you're supposed to, knock it out the box. And I'm like, oh shit. Like these bitches don't want to get made love to. Like that's what it is. And I was knocking that bitch off for a year and a half after that, man.
If she
That's crazy.
dies, she dies.
Yes.
Yeah. Yo,
Bitches want to be on the brink of death, man. Bitches want to feel like they
Oh,
dying.
you
Man.
with the Rocky Four shit. I love Pete
listen, man, I say this, man. I sum it up like this, man. You fuck her like you hate her, but
Mm.
culture and coaxer like you wanted to succeed and give you the best fuck you ever had. You understand what I'm saying? Like I talk to bitches like a fucking trainer, man. Like a personal trainer, pretty much, man. And I don't care if a bitch can't walk, man. Like, listen, man. I believe if a bitch ain't got a pelvic, some gotta be wrong with that bitch pelvis or that bitch. You ain't doing that, man. Like you gotta punish that bitch, man. She deserves to be punished. Yeah, fuck her like you hate her, man. You know what I'm saying? When I'm fucking a bitch, I hate her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But once I'm done, I don't hate her no more, man. It's a weird thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I really, when I'm looking at her and I'm fucking her like a slut. I treat her like a slut. Whatever the fuck I want to do, I do it. So yeah, I pee on bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like I pee in bitches' faces. I do all kind of shit, man. Like, you know, bitch just got her hair done, man. I nut all in that shit, man. Fuck her hair up. You know what I'm saying? Like I just do the fuck I want to do. And the thing is, in the process, the bitch don't care. She fucking loves it. Afterwards, a slutty bitch, the more you slut her out, it kind of fucks with her mind a little bit because it's always some shit that she's never done before. She like, damn, how does he really feel about me?
Exactly. Bang bang. Bang
I want
bang.
to super chat my own damn self. How can you do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I had to go super chat there earlier, man.
No,
I have to super chat too. By again, man. Hope people listening, man. But everything we're saying, it comes down to a mindset, man. You gotta start looking
Yes,
at the
sir.
world differently. Because the way I was before I was dismissed from med school, the way I saw the world with titles, and if I make this much, then I'll be comfortable. And if I live in like this, and if I drive this type of car, man, I drove a Benz, man. I had the Lex, man, both on 22s, if not more, with the lip poking out, man. And I realized that don't mean shit, man. I tell you about the story how driving a Lex, my man, we pulled over to a chick and basically asked her like, yo, if you need a ride. At the end of the ride, she gave my man head, yo. We known this bitch for about 20 minutes, man. She's giving my man head for a fucking ride, man. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't believe that shit, man. When you start seeing shit like that, you start realizing what chicks really are, man. They true nature, man. If you check my channel out, I tell you, man, women by nature are whores and sluts, man. It's just society that makes them want to hide that shit, man.
Bottom line, man. And I'll tell you what happens, man. You give a bitch a little bit of money where she ain't got to worry about getting a job or worry about anybody taking care of her. All those bitches' true nature comes out, man. So you see a bitch on Instagram, man, bitches don't mind doing it because they can make a little money off of it, man. So, you know, you see a bitch, man, that's got fucking 100,000 fucking followers on Instagram, man, that bitch making, 5 to 10 G's a month just off fucking blasting people shit out. So she gets freakier and freakier because she doesn't have to worry about consequences and repercussions of it. That's why your wife will be my freak bitch, but never do half of the shit with you that she does with me. Because with me, there are no consequences and repercussions for doing freaky shit. There's consequences and repercussions for not doing freaky shit. With you, there's consequences and repercussions for doing freaky shit. She can't suck your dick and swallow your kids because you're going to view her differently. And you're not going to feel like she's your wife anymore. Well, see, the bitch ain't never been my wife. She just, who the fuck, whatever comes to the table comes, and I be like, God damn. I like to fuck a bitch, man, to where I don't need to fuck anymore for that entire week. And that takes a lot of freaky fucking right there, man. Like,
Hey, yo,
you
that
got
just
to
happened.
fucking,
Yes, sir. I found me an info.
yo.
I found me an info recently. Yep. I straight told her, I said, yo, you took everything out my stack, ma. I ain't got nothing left for you.
You just told me that,
and then she took 2 more out of me after that.
Yo,
Actually,
that nympho bitch, man, that shit never, no matter how long you fuck her, man, that pussy stays wet and gripping. This shit don't even ever lose its grip. Oh, man, I love those bitches, man. I love those bitches. I love them. Fuck that, man. I love them.
Yo, I remember I told the bitch, I said, yo, come for daddy. I remember what I said, give me a nut. He said, Poppy, what do you expect? I already came for you 3-4 times already. What? Touched the pussy, all I heard was mac and cheese stirring, man.
Mac and cheese. Yeah, I just chopped it up about that shit in the stream a couple days ago, man. The mac and cheese sound, man. So, and I'll tell you what I was talking about, man. Got a little bitch, man, where I classify the bitch as an info. I classify her as an info. And so she fucking moved. She used to live closer, and then she moved like maybe an hour away. For me, an hour is a great distance to travel for a bitch. For me, it is. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
but I knew that, the bitch was gonna give me she was gonna give me the husband experience, you know what I'm saying, for the weekend. So I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally took my laundry there with me so the bitch could watch my laundry while I was at her crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, give me the whole husband experience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there, man, and like, I'm on the way, homie, and she was like, I told her I was gonna, like, I had some shit to do, and I was probably gonna leave from where I was, man, around noon, but I ended up, man, just chopping it up with the homies for a minute, man, and just said, yeah, I hit the bitch up. It was about 5, and I was like, all right, shot, I'll be leaving within the next hour. So the bitch was talking about how horny she was, man. So while I'm on the trip there, man, I got her coming through my phone. I got her coming, and I'm listening to it in my whip, chopping it up with her, man. And all of a sudden, man, coming through my motherfucking speakers in my whip, man, I hear that motherfucking macaroni and cheese slurping sound, that stirring sound, man. Like, I was like, yo. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is my regular freak. Like, she's been on the team for the longest. She's my longest tenured freak. And man, I'll be honest with you, man. That shit was like I had never fucked up before, man. Like, literally, that's the type of shit you need to get from your bitch. How the fuck is your bitch rationing out the pussy to you when she's supposed to be starving for you to fuck her? I don't understand these niggas, man. I don't understand these niggas, man. I really don't.
I don't understand. What I tell you, Redpill, earlier, I said, man, save me on this YouTube shit, man. These motherfuckers be, oh my God.
Hey, yo, listen, man. Like I told you earlier, I'm gonna be on here for a limited time, man. Once I finish doing my my Manipulated Man series, I don't know how much longer I could go, man. Because I found a lot of, not a lot, but there's some weirdos out here, man. And I don't got time for that shit, man. Like, I live my life, man. I'm doing this just because my cousin and my nephew told me, like, yo, you should put this shit on YouTube, man. Shit that you be spitting, like, people could learn from this. So I said, fuck it, man. But I'm not used to being in front of a camera. I'm not used to talking about my personal life. So, but I like to challenge myself. That's why I do this shit, man. That's why I have the camera on me now, just so I can get used to being in front of the camera, man. Challenge myself, man. Who knows what it's going to be?
See,
right. Yeah, I'm feeling a little burn on this shit myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Patreon is a different experience from YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a personalized space, man, where the only motherfuckers who are there are motherfuckers you approve of being there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've denied some patrons, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, some motherfuckers that I see, like, leaving fugazi comments and shit. Nah, man, Patreon ain't the spot for you. You can't come here. Patreon is the true fucking alpha sphere. That motherfucker is the alpha sphere. This shit here, man, motherfuckers be coming with that fugazi shit, man. Like, I don't fuck with beta male energy in my real life, man. So to have a space where I can't really root that shit out until it comes, you know what I'm saying? You can block a comment, but the beta energy is already fucking there by the time you delete the comment. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is, I really can't fuck with this shit long term, man. As far as just like fun, the bigger your channel gets, the more beta male motherfuckers seem to show up. Like, man, fuck this. This shit ain't my real life, man.
Once you hit about 1,000, you're gonna see a change. What you think? About 1,000?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You hit about 1,000, man, you're gonna see a motherfucking change. And then when you hit 5,000, you're gonna see that's when the shit really gets wicked.
Yeah, that's where I was just at right here. Yep. Hell yeah.
What I tell you, what's my goal? 300, right? Let me get
my 1,000. Don't fucking
good, man.
300. That's only 10 away. More people need to see your shit. You got a good message.
They do, but like I've been told you, I think vouch, man. I've been saying all the time offline, man. I'm not doing this shit for views and subscribers, man. And followers, if y'all come through, man. This is just like a personal video diary that I just happen to put on YouTube, man. I'm saying y'all should check it out. I think it's kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can learn from it, but once I get my solid 300, I'm at like 290 right now. If I get about 10 more subscribers, I'm solid, man. I'm gonna do it for y'all, for my solid 300, man.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Redpill, man. That's how we all start off, man. You get that. My shit was 100. I was like, man, when I get this 100, I'm good. 100 motherfuckers, man, just come through vibe with me all the time, man. I'm cool with that shit, man, because this shit ain't for everybody. Then that shit hit 500. I was like, these 500 motherfuckers, man. I looked up at 1,500. I was like, well, hold up. how many motherfuckers gonna come to this shit? So eventually, man, that shit, you know, it ain't gonna stop growing at 300, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right.
so yeah, it's
All I'm
yeah,
saying is I'm not looking at them numbers, man. I'm not a numbers dude, man. I could be getting on me
right.
about that stuff, but I'm not a numbers dude, man. I'm here just, like I said, just chopping it up with fellas, man. I just find it real refreshing to chop it up with dudes.
Yeah, fam, but Redpill, nigga, you be taking like 2 and 3 days to edit all them fucking videos, nigga. No,
Yeah.
you want motherfuckers to see 1,000 subscribers at least, so at least 300 people. Because if you got 300 subscribers, that don't mean you're gonna get 300 views, nigga. You put hella effort into that shit for people not to see.
Hey yo, BOA, check out my blogs, man. Check out my travel blogs, man. I want to hear your thoughts and comments on them joints, man.
Man, yo, I'm definitely gonna dive into them, man. Definitely gonna dive into them. You have my word on that, bro.
Sure, appreciate you, man.
No doubt,
Yeah,
no
man.
doubt.
Yeah, man. But besides my travel vlog, you know, I'll be dropping red pills. I'll be dropping joints on, you know, what your daddy should have taught you. Because like we said earlier, a lot of people ain't grow up with men in the house. So I drop joints on that. So I don't want people thinking it's just about, like, I just talk about women, man. Like, my whole thing is about life game, man. You know what I'm saying? This red pill knowledge, that shit is transcendent. That shit ain't in just one field, man. That shit works in education, healthcare, you know what I'm saying, social work, whatever, man. That shit goes everywhere. So yeah, man, that's what I want to stress, man. But check out the travel vlog, man. Like I told Afi earlier, I want to be like a little mini Spike Lee, man. It's like a Truman Show meets music videos. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop music videos, man. I don't know how old you are, but I got some old hip hop music in that shit too, man. So I mean, niggas can vibe to that while they're looking at some good scenery.
Shit, man, keep this shit up, man, and I'll be tapping you, man, to do some fucking music videos, bro. To be honest with you, man.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I just started doing this shit like 4 weeks ago, man. I just picked this shit up, man. Real talk. I ain't been doing this shit for years, months. Like I literally was like, let me do this shit differently. Did my research, thought knowledge, and now we have what we have right now with my travel vlogs, man. I can show you better than I can tell you, man. Is what I tell people, man.
Yeah, well, it ain't raw, fam.
Yeah. But that raw shit is what's popping, man. You know, all that prepackaged shit, man. I don't fuck with that shit, man. That's why motherfuckers on YouTube, man, because the shit is raw. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to see, they want raw shit. They want shit that they can identify with that seem real to them, man. Like, not this big Hollywood production shit, man. That shit is, I don't fuck with that shit, man. I realized, man, just not long ago, man, that when I want information, media information, I come to YouTube, man. I don't get shit from TV. I don't get shit from social media. All the information that I need to get from outside of my own resources, I get that shit from YouTube, man.
And it's on demand.
Yeah, for sure. It's right there, man. And you can get several different outlooks on this shit where if there are bits and pieces left out, you search again, man, bam, you get another motherfucker to fill in the blanks for you. So listen, man, when I bought my first bike, I learned that shit, man. I stayed up to like 3 a.m, man, watching YouTube vids, man, on how to start the motherfucker, which side to get on the bitch from, how to turn with the motherfucker. Man, I drove 2 hours away and brought my first bike, man, and rode that bitch back the next day, man. So I vouch for the knowledge giving power of fucking YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? So and now, man, I'm a fucking bike enthusiast, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about, man, trying to get some shit, man. One of them big motherfuckers, man, where I can travel around, man, for drive that bitch to New York or drive that bitch to Cali or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking big ass gold wing or some shit, man.
It's funny you say that because
I ain't never rode one, but that's some bossy shit to me. You look hella saucy on a hog and shit. Like it's
for sure
a whole swag right there, and you want one. You feel me?
Hey yo, we talking about brotherhood, right?
Yeah,
yo, I believe birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta surround yourself with people similar to, you know what I'm saying, to yourself so that you can learn. You know how they say, you know, if you're in a room, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you in the wrong room, man. So I say that to say, I had my dude. It's not my story, but my man's story time. He copped. He live out here in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? He copped a Porsche all the way in Cali. Now the Porsche was manual. My man didn't even know how to drive. You know what I mean? What did he do? He bought the Porsche. Then he took a 4-hour course to learn how to drive stick. Took a flight out to Cali. Took the Porsche and drove the shit back from Cali to New York, man. Just from seeking knowledge, you know what I'm saying, and learn how to drive a Porsche. Learn how to drive stick in order to bring his nice Porsche back to New York, man. Who's doing that?
That's real shit.
You gotta surround yourself with boss people, man. People that want to learn this shit, man. Word up.
Right, right. And the key to this shit, man, you can't let lack of knowledge keep
Mm.
you from doing shit because the knowledge is available.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like right now, man, like, I may not have, you guys may not have heard this story, man, but you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, man, like really young, like a toddler and shit, man, my mom had a wicked ass, just wicked motherfucker she was fucking with, man. Nigga used to fucking shake me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was my dad's son, man. My motherfucker used to shake me like a motherfucker, man. And so that shit jarred my fucking brain up, man. And I tell motherfuckers all the time, man, I have multiple personality disorder and shit, man. Like that shit fucked me up, man. So I can only fucking fly in 2-hour increments.
Mm.
In fucking 2-hour increments, man, before I fucking get deathly fucking ill, man. I'm talking about I have to fucking land. When I land, I have to fucking like lay down for like 2 fucking days, man. Like I can't even function, man. And that shit is just damage to my brain, man. So I'm researching, man, and working with some neurologists and shit that actually, man, some neurologists that I met through a bitch. I met a lot of valuable motherfuckers through bitches, man. I love these hoes. So, I fuck around and so I'm trying to figure that shit out, man, because it's limiting my ability. So like when I fly to when I go to Cali, I drive to Dallas. I have to drive 6 hours to the airport, park in Dallas, and fly from Dallas to fucking Cali, man. Every time I go to Cali, that's what I have to do, man. Because that shit is, and even with that, man, even with that short flight, man, I still end up the first 2 days, man, I'm just fucking laid up, incapacitated, man.
Mm.
My brain is fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? And I never been able to find the dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I never saw him as an adult, man, because honestly, man, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now, man, unless I was talking to you from a cell. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. So,
Yo, what state you in, BOA?
man, I'm in Louisiana, man.
Hey, yo, that means you ain't too far from the islands, man. Maybe you been to the islands before?
Now, you know what, man? I've been thinking about fucking taking a cruise but see, I don't even know how that shit'll work out, man.
Hey, yo,
Fucking
BOA.
cruise? I'm trapped on that motherfucker, man, on that boat, man. I'd be throwing up.
BOA, nah. You never been to DR? You never been to Cuba? You never been to, let's say, where's I been to? Yeah, actually, DR would be a good place, man. Yeah, you been to DR, man? Where the women are feminine?
Man, listen, bro.
After
man,
those 2 hours?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm literally, man, just be honest with you, man. And I ain't never said this, man. I think it, but I never said it. I'm literally afraid to fucking fly for anything more than 2 hours, man. Like that shit. Like when I'm telling you deathly ill, man, I'm talking about, man, like that shit is like, man, I feel like a fucking cancer patient, man, after that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally feel like I would. So I'm trying to find out, man. But I plan on traveling, bro. So give me a list of places that you've been. Now look at your travel blog, man, and take notes.
Hey, yo, BOA, I'm saying I think it takes me like maybe 3-4 hours to get to DR or Costa Rica from where I'm from, man. I'm in New York.
From in New York. Yeah, all right, bet.
I mean, you closer, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm suggesting an area like Costa Rica or Dominican Republic and shit like that. Those are beautiful places to go, man. That shit'll fucking change your life, my man.
Yo, let me look in. You know what, bro? Let me look into that shit directly, man. Cause I was planning on just going back to Cali this year. But like Cali is the closest shit we got here. Florida is cool, man. The MIA is cool, man, but it's a lot smaller, so it's a lot more commercialized, man. Like you could fucking go to Cali, man, and get several different terrain experiences, man. The mountains, the fucking woods, the fucking beach, the fucking metropolis, the fucking fucking northern Cali, the bay. You could just get a bunch of shit, man. So that's been my go-to, man. But yeah, I do really need to, man, just start taking little baby steps, man, getting out somewhere close, man, because I hate to fucking go somewhere, man, and be fucking sick while I'm there, man.
Hey, yo, BOA, man. Yo, we need to link offline, man. You need to holler at me offline, man. I can definitely give you some suggestions, man, on where to go and how to go about it, man. Because people, when you go out of country, people will first tell you, "Oh, go to a resort." And this, nah, fam, I could tell you how to get an Airbnb, man, and still be good, man. Like when I go out to country, I go to resorts. Most of the people, man, I go in the Pueblo, man. I go to my Welsh chicken spot. You know what I mean? I ain't on the resort all inclusive, nah, my nigga. We getting it from the mud, man. So,
well, yeah, shit, man. I tell you, man. You be my hood travel agent, then, homie. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Put me up on game, cuz.
Word. That's what I'm leaning towards, man. I could take dudes to
certain countries, too. He
said
can
what?
do a little tour and shit at the house. It's fat.
Oh yeah.
It's
The
a,
spot
it's a
that I
fat ass
had.
pool and shit.
Word, man.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, BOA, check my
Which
shit
one
out.
was that? Which one was that?
Yo, that one, the only one I put out was the Costa Rica one. I
That's
didn't even see the DR one.
yeah.
Because DR, in DR, I stayed in 4 different spots. I stayed in 4 different spots in 8 days, man. And when I say 4 different spots,
Oh.
I'm calling the Airbnb like 3-4 hours before I even get there. I'm looking my shit online like I
thought
really
we was
had
done.
Yo, did this shit start over, man? Cause I see Lawrence D and Steph in the building, man. What happened?
I mean, there we go. We just slapped them. That's what we did. We just slapped them. What's good? Y'all back?
Beamed up in
Yeah,
at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm getting my breakfast in pretty much. Breakfast of champion, man.
For sure. This is not your father's Wheaties right here, man.
Nah, man. I appreciate everybody on the joint, man. Everybody on their purpose.
This
Lawrence
gonna
is
be
doing something. Stephon Cold is doing something. You know what I mean? We all on our purpose, man. We still here though. Living our life live, man.
Hey, that's a good fucking point you made. I mean, you just look at all the screens and shit. It's purpose.
Right.
Right.
Live on purpose. Live on purpose. Niggas gotta live on purpose, man.
On purpose,
Not
man.
just waking up and just being a zombie, man, running the rat race. Hamster style. Nah, man.
Some niggas just wake up and go to work and come home and sleep, man. Y'all niggas gotta get out that habit, dog. It's more, hey man, I'm gonna just keep it a buck, G. It's more to life than just going to work and paying the bills. It's
For
more
sure.
to life than that, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that shit is I'm gonna keep it a buck, fam. That shit is depressing. You know, it feels good when you can send your mom money. When she need, baby, I need some money. You send your mom some money, and you ain't gotta worry about, oh shit, damn man, I gotta worry about wait till I get paid again. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to you, whoever watches this video, it's up to you to change that. Because I can't make you put in the work. BOA can't make you put in the work. Redpill can't make you put in the work. Afi can't make you put in the work. Lawrence can't make you put in the work. You got to get to the gym and do pull-ups. You got to record the YouTube video.
Hey, yo, side note. Hey, yo, Stephon Cold, you got me on some doing at least pull-ups at least every day, my dude. When I wake up in the morning, I do several pull-ups, my dude.
Look, hey, man, pull-ups are $10, man. Ain't
Exactly.
No excuse to you niggas, man.
Exact, man.
Yo, look, homie.
Go ahead, BOA.
Look, if you want to really do it, just go ahead, man. Run to your local Academy Sporting Goods, man. Not Academy, but Academy. Run to your local Academy. They got the full setup, man, where you could do the knee raises, you could do the pull-ups, the chin-ups, you could do the dips, and the bitch got some stands on the bottom, man. You could bang out some push-ups on it, man. You could do the whole shit. And the bitch got rings in case you can't hang and do your hanging knee raises from the pull-up position. That motherfucker got it's got the arm hoop, the arm roots, the arm rings where you put your arms in there, man, and still do your shit. So, you know, we talking about some real shit here, man.
For $150.
$150, man.
That's cheap.
$150.
If you can't build it, have one of your homies, your homie a mechanic, pay him a dub to build it for you.
Yo, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you what I got in my backyard. Go ahead, keep talking, man. I'm gonna show you my bitch, yo. Hold on. Keep talking.
That's
Hold
cold.
on.
You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? No excuses, man. Games all 2019,
Show you
man.
my
You know what I'm
bitch, yo.
saying? Games all 2019, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it,
Real
man.
talk, man. Real talk.
Man.
Hey, man, wife beater weather is on the way, man.
See my bitch right here? This bitch right here, man. You got the pull-up joints right here. You know what I mean?
In the game. In the
You
game.
know what I mean?
In the
You got the
game.
dip right here. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's the
You know what I
joint.
mean?
That's
we gotta
the
be good,
joint.
man. And I'm in the dome,
Yo, that's
so
the
I
joint.
work out in any weather, man. I work out in any weather, man. It don't matter, man. That's my bitch right there, yo. Me and my
Yo,
bitch
that's the
mad cool,
joint.
man. She love me, man. Word. That's what has me when I'm in the room putting these bitches like AMS says, fucking these bitches to sleep. I think my bitch, yo. My bitch help me fuck these bitches to sleep, man. Word up, man. Get your exercise up, man. Health is wealth.
Health is
For
wealth,
sure.
man.
For sure.
Go ahead, Lawrence. I see you.
I mean, I had to jump back on. I'm actually at the job in one of the cuts right now, trying to get it in. Hearing y'all talk, man, y'all inspired me to get back on. Y'all talk about that travel. I have to say, it's so important that brothers get out and travel. I was almost the same way, but I made a decision that I had to go out there and experience life for two reasons. For myself, I got two sons. My sons need to see me enjoy life and then take them along and enjoy life. 16 and 18, they got to see this. So it's
Facts.
imperative that we as men go out there and travel and experience this world. Now I have something to tell my sons. You see me in Bahamas? Yeah, Dad. You can do that and go further. Let's get you a passport.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I go to Cali. Now, only place I haven't been in New York. But I don't want to go. Well, I want to go to New York, man. Like, I want to go to New York and kick it with some cats that I know in New York. Like, I want somebody to show me New York. Like, I know people in Cali that showed me Cali. Now the parts of Cali I go to, I know my way. Now the next time I'm going to Northern Cali, where the homie Iffy is, man. I ain't going nowhere like that. That's fly like that. So just because I have this little fucking, this little brain dig going on and shit, man, that limits my ability to be mobile above ground. Like, honestly, man, I can't even ride in the backseat of a fucking car, man. That shit happens if I ride in the backseat, if I ride in the passenger side for more than an hour. Like, I got some real issues with this shit, man. But
Man, you
anyway,
just like my pops, man.
but listen,
Just like my
I've lived in 10 states. I've visited about 32. So,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? That shit don't limit my ability to see different environments. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this way, since my son been in the world, like, he been going places with me. Like, so, I'm kind of on the continental level, on the intercontinental level.
Right.
I've been doing it, but now after 32 states, man, once I hit New York, the other ones, I don't even want to go to the motherfucker. Like, I don't want to go to Idaho. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to fucking, now I've been to Montana, but I don't want to go to fucking, some of these motherfuckers, man. Like, I just don't want to go to them, No disrespect to nobody's state, but some of these motherfuckers I don't want to go to, man.
I want to hit Jersey up.
Some of Texas, man.
I've been in Texas.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now I've been to Texas now. I haven't been. Where you at now, man? Where you at still? What part of Texas?
I'm in Austin, bro.
You in Austin now? I haven't been to Austin. Arlington is a fly ass spot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met a couple of nice little bitches in Arlington, man. Like, I don't travel just to fuck though, man. I don't want nobody to take me
There
the
you
wrong way
go.
with that shit, man.
BOA. What I say is, when I talk about traveling abroad, I ain't talking about abroad, my dude. You know what I mean? When I talk about traveling abroad, I ain't talking about abroad. You heard?
Real talk.
Shit, man, the food, you know what I'm saying, the culture, and I'm planning on going to Thailand for my 22th birthday, man, August 5th. So I'm trying to get my bread up for that, man. And,
Thailand, fucking go.
Get me a Airbnb spot out there, man. I want to see how other cultures is. I want to taste their food. I want to see how the women are. It ain't even about the women. I just want to see the other cultures. I want to see the gyms. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how the government is, how their food is, what they wear and shit like that, how the schools look. That's what I want to see. I'm gonna put all that shit on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what happens when we do this and when we are doing this, we become Renaissance men. And that's the power of this. Just I'm gonna listen to this whole conversation off and on. We come as Renaissance men. Now you're not just focused on just one aspect, but multiple aspects of life. You have something to talk about. Everybody who now listen to have something to talk about. All you're doing is you're expanding your palette now to a whole different degree that most people would never get the opportunity to do or even dream that's possible. Talking to Redpill, he's giving me some things I need to do as far as with some traveling things. I know I got to get back in the gym. I just listen to your guys and say, okay, I got to get back in the gym. I might be 47 next week. I got to get in the gym. I got to maintain my 47.
Yes, sir.
Things like that. So, and then talking to Alfie, get in the game, do this, and this. I think you guys are, I can't say how much of a, let me say, because it's about brotherhood, how much of a blessing you guys have been to me, especially being at I'm not saying, I'm not looking at my age as being old, but it's older. Y'all been a blessing to me. Y'all been an encouragement. And I must say that to you guys. Sometimes we don't encourage our brothers because we're in competition with our brothers. But I have to say, y'all are Y'all have encouraged me beyond what you can dream of, and I want to say thank you. Let me be quiet. I just have to tell y'all.
Let me get that right back to you, Lawrence. Man, the way you talk about your interaction with your sons, man, yo, that shit is uplifting, bro. It is very uplifting, man, because there are so many young men who grow up, man, without having that experience, man. It's one thing to get the information from a man, but to get it from your father, that shit is different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing compares to that, because you feel the energy, you feel the love from your father, you feel the fact that he wants the fucking best for you. Even if that means he has to make his own personal sacrifices for you to get that shit. Yo, that shit is the realest shit ever, man. Like, you can only respect a man who views his relationship with his sons, man, and takes his role as a mentor, his role as their primary mentor, as seriously as the homie Lawrence D does, man. That shit is that's props worthy all around the board.
Salute.
And it's funny. I took my youngest son yesterday. We went to go eat. He didn't want to try the food. I said, "You've never been here. You'll never learn until you try something." This dude ended up like, I should have got more, but it was our time to bond, to talk about his grades, talk about what he wants to do. He wants to go to what school he want to go to. Now, to me, that was priceless, man. I got my other son. I got to get him on that red pill because he's trying to get blue. I got to switch that to that red pill because he's talking some crazy stuff. But I understand it's my job as a dad to guide him in the right direction. So thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what, man? That gives me hope to one kid one day, man. Even if I don't want no daughter. I'm sorry, I don't. If I pray, like, I want to raise a young Steph up. You know what I'm saying? I really do, because I want to see him, you know, grow up to be, you know, better than me. But at the same time, I don't, you know. But you know, y'all keep, you know, like people that got kids, man, y'all, especially if you're living the red pill lifestyle and being alpha, that keeps like my hope alive. You know what I'm saying? It really do, man. That shit is very motivating. Like people be like, man, you know, this is personal development. This podcast right now is personal development. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Afi yesterday, Understanding Female Nature. That's personal development, man. That shit get me motivated, man. I ain't gotta hear Les Brown talk all day. I can hear one of y'all speak, man. I'll be fired the fuck up. I'll be ready to conquer the world. You know what I'm saying?
Am I on mute? Oh no.
I just want to say before I forget, man, I appreciate being on this panel with all y'all, you know, distinguished gentlemen, man. It's an honor to be here, man. Like I said before, it's so refreshing, man, to be able to speak so freely. And I had dudes look at me like I got three eyeballs, man. Everybody listening to this, it's like second nature to them too, man. So I'm kind of happy I got into this YouTube, man. This is kind of on the low. This is therapy for me, man. I really appreciate y'all.
We're having a witness to a global player ass conversation. This is a conversation where if we just had each other phone numbers, we'd just be on a hangout. But we letting y'all witness it.
Superfriends Sermon Sunday.
My time. I said, man, we just go ahead.
Let me go ahead and chime in right quick, man. You know, I got to get out of here, man. My son's birthday today, man. So, you know, I wasn't planning on staying on but about 30 minutes and shit. But you know how it is, man. You get on here, man, and this game start flowing, man. You know, who keeps track of time, man, but I just looked up at it, man. So let me say this, man. To all the brothers on the panel right now, man. Everybody on this panel, man, brings something different to the game, man. And I listen to everybody on this panel, man. Well, I think I follow you on IG, Redpill. I'm almost sure I do. I'm certain I follow you on IG, man.
Check me out on YouTube, fam.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do that, man. So I say this, man. The it's like the Marines, man. You know what I'm saying? The few, the proud, the red pill. And there ain't gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers that convert to this shit, man. The majority of people the majority of people I know are not ever gonna be red pill. So it is imperative that we embrace every young man we know who desires to be red pill, even if he don't know what the fuck it is that he desires. Just looking at being in the matrix and be like, yo, big homie, this shit ain't right, man. What do I need to do? We're all mentors. Steph, you the youngest cat on the panel, but you're still a fucking mentor. Unless you're a baby, there's a motherfucker younger than you that can learn from you. And that's our job, man. We're the chosen men. We're put here to inform motherfuckers on what they should do to be men, on what they should do to be pleased with their progress, on what they should do to be able to wake up every day and look in the mirror and say, you know what? This is what I say every morning. You know what, Dr. BOA? You're a bad motherfucker. And I love you, homie. And every man should be able to do that shit. Salute to the panel. Salute to the homie Afi. I'm out, man. Let me go and kick it with the young king, man.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Happy born, man.
Man. Happy birthday.
Word, man. Appreciate BOA stepping in, man. Appreciate Cboogie stepping in earlier, man. Shout out to Cboogie, man. If anybody listening, if you ain't subscribed to Cboogie, man, check him out, man. He got some solid content, man. I like that shit, man. No sugar.
All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I got to record a video for y'all right now. So I'm out of here, man.
Go ahead and create your content, man.
Shout out to
create.
All right, man.
Redpill, you stayed through it all. You had this is a multi-drop. You had an interview at first and to convert to a show, then to convert to a whole thing.
Hey, I'm here, man.
Look,
I love this, man. Like you said, man, once the game start flowing, who's looking at time, man? Like they said earlier, man, this is breakfast for me, man. Breakfast of champions.
He's number 30 in the Royal Rumble.
Word, man. It's funny you say that. That was my basketball number back in the day, man. 30.
Oh, man.
All right, man. So let's end it off right here. Watch just us two, man. Last two standing, man.
I'm ready. I'm out to be out around this bitch, man.
Yeah, man. I'm about to get some real breakfast now. Some sustenance in my system, man. What time is it over here? Like 2-3 o'clock, man. How long did this joint? Like 3-4 hours, man.
That was a dope.
Let's do it, though. It was all fire, though. All gems, all fire, man. That's what we here for.
I had to listen, man. It was just fun just listening.
That's what's up, man.
Just kidding.
So everybody, so I'm gonna end off by saying Redpill Chauvinist. Y'all check out the Redpill Chauvinist channel. You know what I mean? Like we've been saying, check out the travel vlogs. I'm telling you, man, that shit is fire, man.
Oh, follow me on Instagram too. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Follow on Instagram, the Redpill Chauvinist _ YouTube. You know what I mean? Definitely follow me on Instagram. But I'll be putting some ill posts. I also post on purpose. Not only do I live on purpose, I post on purpose, man. Everything I post is for a reason, man. So check my channel out. The vlogs. I drop red pills. I talk about the manipulated man. You know what I mean? Just all these other things, man. Subscribe. Hit that notification button, man. That's what I think people need to start doing more. Hit that notification button, man, so you know when I drop these joints, man.
You don't always get notifications. I be checking my own shit. It don't always be up. I go to my other
word.
Yeah. I'll go to my other channel and look. It won't even tell me that it's up.
Fucking YouTube, man.
Yeah, they be fucking around.
Hey, we can only use the platform we got, man. But yeah, everybody check it out. I already put it in the chat and all that. If not, just type in Redpill CHAU, and my joint should pop up, man. Yo, Afi King, man. Great Super Friends episode.
Yeah,
as usual.
What you think of the episode? I just about to say, what you think of the episode?
Oh, I think it was fire. The reason I think it's fire, or I know it's fire, because when dudes want to jump on, when content creators want to jump on, that's how I know it's fire, man. This is I don't know if you got a title for this, but this should be like Super Friends Sermon Sunday, man. We did it early. People coming from church. Like I said, I was in my own church right here, man, getting my meditation on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you should put this as Super Friends Sermon Sunday, man. Cause we was dropping gems, dudes was preaching. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with preaching, man, as long as it's coming from a good place, man. And nobody said no lie, like I say, point out the lie. No fucking lies over here, man. All truth said. So to answer your question, yeah, I thought this episode was fucking fire, my dude. Hopefully dudes got to this point. You know what I mean? However long this episode is here in this part right here, man. This shit was fire, man.
It was fire. It had a different feel. I can't explain it. I don't know. Just the way that it was. I don't know. It's hard. I mean, we think about it later and not come to a conclusion.
Exactly. Look at it on the playback, man. We had Cboogies on here, Cboogs on here. We had Book Alpharatomy on here, Lawrence D, yourself. We had WizKid earlier, Steph is cold. Man, come on, man. What we talking about? Did I miss anybody? What we talking about?
That's hella people you just said.
Yeah, man. All fire.
It's like six.
All fire, man. And understand, it's not even planned like that, right? We ain't call these dudes early and like, hey, we're gonna go on this time and yo, come on. Nah, man. It was hearing the real. It wanted to hop on, man. You gotta respect that, man. It's a brotherhood, right? They heard the topic and was like, yo, if we talking about brotherhood and these dudes are some real dudes, they don't gotta look at no notes. They ain't have to be like, all right, hold on, let me check to see, let me think of, nah, man. Hop on, we just gonna chop it up, man. Like I said, real recognize real. That's why wherever I go, whether I travel in the country or out the country, man, I'm able to talk to people because I'm a real person. Like I talk to you on a human level, man. And once you do that, people open up and, you know what I mean? Like I said, sky's the limit, man. The world is your oyster.
Oh, good, man. Well, peace, though. We about to be out, man.
Yes, sir.
Loving y'all. However long this was, it seemed like it was like 3 hours, man. I don't know.
Nah, but it was worth it, though. Hopefully, dude's able to get through it. My man, Afi, I'm gonna holler at you later, man. Let me go start my day, man. Beautiful Sunday.
Peace, fam.
All right, yo, peace.